passes on there. So who wants to cast their mind back some month or so to the last time we played and do a recap of where we finished up in 2021? Don't all go at once.
I don't remember.
Was this when Zorgar stole the sandwich? Was that it?
Session after that. Izzy wasn't here.
Oh.
Izzy gets passed.
Oh yeah.
There was interrogation in a cave.
Yeah.
Of Matt, you're gonna have to help me with this guy's name. The one we stole, kidnapped him. He was like the lieutenant or something.
I
know the guy you're on about.
Commander.
Yep.
You have his name right down, Emma?
Actually.
I do somewhere. Hold on, I don't even have the fucking website.
I think it began with a C.
Or like a K or something.
Karth?
Yeah, I think Karth, thank you.
Karth.
Karth. Maybe a Q.
Karth.
Captain Karth. Naren was interrogating Karth in a cave. Was there deceit? What happened? I forget.
We tried to use a spell on him. I forget what it was, but it didn't work, so they ended up charming him. We let him go free. We then made the plan to go take Orminth, and we're going ahead of the army to try and capture / kill the wizard.
Yes. And there's also plans after that to go and retrieve the walrus as well.
That should have been my wish.
That wasn't your wish?
No, he's just taken the captured ship and turned it into a captured airship.
We'll never get it back at that rate.
They're just gonna fly away now.
Bye.
Well, that's kind of my hope, is whenever I get it back, it means it can't be stolen again.
No, now you're just dealing with air pirates.
Yeah.
Yar.
They've got to exist.
Sky pirates.
All I've written down is, after some intense planning, the party lets Karth go after a failed modified memory and a successful charm person letting him go but inlaying false information. The army marches to Orminth, the party Misty's there. And that's it.
That's about where we got to, yeah. So you guys had poked around in Karth's brain case, and you'd had a harebrained scheme to implant false information in him, and that sort of worked and sort of didn't. He was all buddy-buddy with Lida for a bit, and then sort of snapped out of it, and you let him go on his merry way back to his troops. And then the army was heading south to Orminth, and you guys wind walked down there, and I believe we finished off with you basically standing, I think you were in like a little wood or something, kind of near the city, but not like in direct shot of the city. So you can see Orminth sprawled out below you. And it's coastal, so there's like a harbor on the far end, and you can see ships kind of coming in / out, and the general hustle and bustle of the city in the distance. And that is as much as I know about what your plan is. So what do you guys want to do?
Find the wizard. Kill the wizard.
Okay.
Or capture the wizard, either's fine.
Either way, we need that wizard.
If we capture the wizard, are they not just going to like teleport out?
Not
Kill the
today,
wizard.
my friend.
Huh?
For I have a newfangled solution
Oh,
for this exact scenario, because I'm tired of this shit.
okay. Well, what is this overnight extravaganza? What's happened?
I had a
What's
really good
changed here?
sleep on a log all last session, and I was thinking, you know
good.
what we need are some dimension shackles, TM, that stop any creature from teleporting.
Does it stop the wizard from sending for help?
Probably not. I mean,
What was the problem with the wizard again? Apart from just being a
giant
wizard.
laser beam?
Yeah,
It's a
they're
giant
a
laser
wizard.
beam. Okay. So
They
the
have
shackles
wall
do help
magic.
then. Hmm.
let me double check what
Yeah,
the
but then-
exact things.
If the wizard sends to someone in Carantol being like, yeah.
Well, I
being
mean-
captured,
I mean,
under
we're about
attack.
to fucking try and take over this place anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
For another few days though till the army arrives.
Oh, yeah, that's a point.
Yeah, today is
So-
the
Do
evening
intel.
of the 21st, and at the base the army works, it will arrive in Orminth on the 25th.
Okay.
4 days.
So should we do some intel on her and figure out what she does most of the time, what she's up to, and then like the day before, fucking deck her.
Just go out a bush and sucker punch her.
Yeah.
Good work.
Is there a way? Is there a verbal component to sending hands any kind of requirement, or can you just? Beep?
Oh no,
When-
we were on a time schedule, I think, because I have to leave soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I only had like 3 days with you guys.
Okay. Can we stop her from sending? Is there a way to do that?
Could counterspell it, if it has a somatic component.
Well, if she has to speak, we can just gag her, surely.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. So we need a
Sure, just
we need a
read the
situation. We need a situation where we can cuff her and gag her at the same time,
Well, knock her out.
or knock her out.
Yeah.
Okay, knock her out.
Cuff and
Okay. So, but our specialist knock her outer isn't present. We don't really. Are any of us really knock out material? You know?
I can clock
How dare
real
you.
hard on the back of the head.
Yeah, but can you sneakily do it? Can you do it without them noticing you're there?
If she's asleep, then it does like auto crit.
Okay, so we need to find out where she sleeps.
If
And-
Zorgar smote the absolute fuck out of her while she slept.
Just explode.
Lit-
I like this plan.
literally just chop her head off in her sleep. That's one way of doing it. Not a good way of doing it, but it's a way of doing it.
It
But
is
if
a
she-
ruthless way to take the city.
It is.
I mean,
What-
you're going to
if
be
she's
taking
a-
the city anyway. I doubt people are not going to get killed during this.
If
Yeah,
she's
that's one
asleep,
thing.
that surely she's already knocked out, and we can just cuff her and gag her then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You can't do shit as a wizard if you don't have your mouth or hands.
okay,
Question. How confident are we that this particular wizard is especially good and there's not just like 10 more of them kicking about?
See, that's the thing, because she's not really like the head of the wizardy people or anything. She's just a wizard that was with a army.
Shall we
Yeah.
spend day one scouting out the headquarters where the wizard hangs out and be like, oh look, there's 2 wizards. Or
Yeah.
there's no wizards here. Fuck it, that means there's none in the city. I have faith in this plan.
She might just be getting out to get her shopping, getting some milk.
Sorry, I was at Asda.
Who's the best at spying?
The
Probably
party member is not
Fred?
here.
Trying to
Yeah.
a bird, just kind of sat
Could
away
you?
so.
Oh, that's true. Or
But
a
I
bug.
am a master of 1,000 disguises.
Ooh.
do Sorth and Zarzan have any wanted posters after? Or is anyone after you two? Because also we can't
Zar's
send
not
Naren and
here.
Zorgar in.
Yeah,
Sorth's not here.
just Zarzan's here.
Oh.
Later is here.
Okay, Zarzan, is anyone looking for you? Can you just walk into the city as you are?
I don't fucking know.
That's fair. Okay.
Oh, wait, I just realised something. It can't be Hreffin that goes because he doesn't speak Dragonborn.
Oh, that's true. I did a
Okay.
couple of basic lessons, but I don't think it would give me away.
My name
Yeah,
is
you-
Hreffin.
Can we polymorph anyone?
You could go as
When
like a
you showed me
bird.
today to the television, the tele.
You could go as like a bird or something, right? Just
Yeah,
like
but-
be hanging out.
Still the Dragonborn problem.
He can't.
Oh.
He won't be able to understand anything.
Yeah, I won't understand
Oh,
what
you
they're
won't
saying
And
understand
it's
anyone. Oh, okay.
spying.
unless there's subtitles.
Yeah, I went down there,
Dragon
checked
Ball.
out. Yeah, some guy has a pencil case, and a jotter.
3 pencils, 1 rubber.
I now know the way to the
Gone.
the train station.
Or we could just go absolutely ham. Zorgo and I just stroll into town, walk up to the military compound. I'm sure that would
Can
go
you go?
smoothly.
I can't possibly him. I don't have a gold scale anymore.
No, because I covered it up most of the time.
It was me.
Linda has alter self, don't you? Or alter other people?
I have seeming. We can look however we want within height range. I think we should definitely scout out the wizard, but also scout out what kind of like manpower they have here in terms of like guards and shit.
We need to be able to lower the drawbridge on the day of. I don't know if it's a drawbridge. We need to open the gates, or let the army in when the army approaches. So we need to definitely
Yeah,
scout that
gates.
out as well.
You
Gates.
want to storm gates.
I want to storm the gates.
Storm the
Storm the
gates.
open.
See, reconnaissance I
From the
could
open
do,
gates.
just I wouldn't understand anything anyone was saying. So
I think maybe if you scout out like how many like
yeah,
Already
defenses
people
and
and
guards
guards.
and
yeah, I think that would be good.
Could
Yeah,
you
we
polymorph
could.
like myself and anyone else that doesn't speak Dragonborn, Muir as well? So we can also do that, or is that not possible?
Who are you talking to?
Raffin.
I can't polymorph anyone.
Oh,
Just me.
okay.
Yeah, because if we spent like a whole day watching, we could figure out what the shifts are and when it's least guarded. And
Yeah.
we have 4 days. We could spend a day doing that. Shall we just spend day 1? Let's just go into the city. Got about. Big day in the town.
You know what will happen? We'll end up in a tavern. There'll be a drinking competition, and covers will be blown.
Sounds
So
good.
then
I
we
wanna
leave.
have
We
a
come
drink.
back as the Krivkax family. It's all sorted.
I think you mean the Fenkeng Cabradon.
I always saw us like as the Beverly Hillbillies in that setup.
Fenkeng Cabradon versus Third Jigaish family.
Fucking excuse
It's easy for you.
Hey, you came up with it.
Was it the Ben 10 what?
Ben 10 Power Rangers SpongeBob Mobile.
Yes, hello, I'm John. Ben 10. Mighty Morphing. Omnitrix.
Jake, what
Yeah.
can we
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
see? Like from the woods, can we see the gates?
You can't see the gates directly, but you can see where the gates are. Like you can see like where the main road like meets like the outer city wall.
It might be good for Hraffen, honestly, just to scout out the gate before we start walking up as pretend family, just in case they're doing like screening right now where you have to have your papers on you or something.
Good point.
So wait, are we actually using this disguise?
I mean, if you want to walk around the town, like there's no
I
problem
do.
with it if we're disguised.
I do
It's
want
just
to.
that we need to get in first.
I do want to bin the Krivkax family for the Fenkeng Cabradon. I'm not gonna say your surname thing because I can't be fucked with it. Oh wait, no, that's my surname. Fuck.
Yeah, you just said mine.
But I do love Ryan. The Dragonborn Ryan.
Who's Ryan?
I'm Brian.
Rana.
Who's my wife?
I don't
Can we
remember all
could-
the names.
Smash.
I'm Smash, alright.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's rock up as the Fenkeng Cabradon family.
Not yet. Hraffen, can you go scout out the gate?
Yeah, I figure like because Jake, you said there was woods near the gate.
You're in the woods right now.
Yeah, I'm just thinking I'll go bird, and that way I can sort of fly around and obviously perch in a tree near and scout things out that way.
As long as you do. Does Scale have normalized birds? I know we've discussed this before.
I would
but
like to be an
forget.
owl this time, for I am wise.
That's
Does
good.
Scale have owls?
Does Scale have owls? Do we think?
Yeah, we'll
I better turn into one of those scaly birds. Eh?
Aliens.
A scaly owl.
Woohoo.
Desert owl.
Wow.
Free
Yeah,
fire.
a owl.
You're all glazing over scowl. It's right there.
That's a collective
He's
noun
right.
for glowels.
Scowl.
Could we not just go all misty and do what we did when we were getting
don't-
supplies from Orminth?
We could, but we run the risk of running into the wizard who caught Zazen in mist form.
Plus, I mean,
misty.
it uses a spell thing, doesn't it? So I can just do it for free.
True.
Probably know to have a look out for that by now. Jay, can we see the gates clearly enough from here?
You can see where the gates are, but you don't have direct line of sight on the gates.
Okay.
You know how
Like-
we have sending stones?
Yes.
Can you make a sending stone that would, like, say, for instance, instead of sending messages, just record the messages? Tape recording
that is
stone.
a thing. There's a spell that does that.
Loudspeaker.
Because we could pop them at strategic places and listen in the conversation that way.
That'd be good.
Not something that I can do currently.
Okay.
Could we scry on her? Is that possible?
She might know we're scrying on
Ah,
her,
I
I
see.
think.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, she won't know where we're scrying her at. She'll just be on her guard afterwards if she finds out. Basically, it's not like she's gonna know exactly where we are. Oh yeah, I think I'm not really sure actually how scrying works. Rurak's more the scryer than I am.
Does Rurak know that information, like how people can sense if they were scried on?
You would probably only be able to tell if you yourselves had been scryed on and had a sensation that you were being scryed on, which I don't. You certainly never had a sensation that you were being scryed on.
Tell you what, Lida, stay over there. Hang on. I want to scry on Lida.
It's a little creepy.
Sure.
Rurak.
Okay. How well do you know, Lida?
This is why we
Pretty
need
well.
a HR department, Rurak.
Have you got any kind of like possession of Lida's lock of hair, fingernail, or anything?
Now I do.
Really hope the answer's no.
Ow!
Oi! It's for science. You love science.
What's this about science?
Nothing.
You should make it as accurate
Oh, you
as
love
possible.
science. She loves magic. This is for science.
All wizards are the same, man.
All right, then I think Lida, you need to make a wisdom save. Is that right?
How is my stuff on Foundry?
Yes, I pulled it.
Scrying?
It should be there.
Okay. Oh, what am I doing?
I
A wisdom
haven't-
save.
Yeah. If you
I've
click wisdom.
forgotten how. Wisdom. Saving
Right.
throw.
Scream.
Normal.
Uh,
22.
I don't think you can. It doesn't show up, right?
Will you quit hiding? Goodness sake. Well,
Did I
fine.
tally it was? I mean,
You
I
didn't get
can't-
any sensation. I don't know.
Okay. I didn't get any sensation, but I also. Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's hard to find you. Which is just, it doesn't make sense. But it's fine. Magic.
Did you just waste a 5th level spell slot?
Oh, I was doing a little, 10-minute, you know.
This took 10 minutes? You've been sitting away there for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Rurak's being weird in the corner again.
Rick, we need to have a conversation about co-worker boundaries, okay? You know?
Mhm.
You can't
wait,
electrically slap people on the bum. You
this has
can't
been
spy on
been
your
a-
co-workers,
This has
okay?
been a great conversation. I'm glad we had it. As you were.
Wow.
So we don't know how people feel about being scryed on. Just now. Oh.
I mean,
It-
fuck it. I would say I didn't feel it. You might not. It might work. It might not work. You don't really know her, and you don't have anything that belongs to her, so it's gonna be hard.
Do we want to try, or do we want to just do the scouting?
Probably just the scouting, actually. I don't think
Yeah.
I need this guy.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, it'd be helpful if we kind of knew where she was.
Have I even seen her, Jake?
Going
Do I
to
even know
guess
her
she's in
name?
a tower.
I think Arson's the only person that's actually seen her.
Ah,
I've
okay.
seen her.
Have you seen her? Oh yeah, you got captured
I
by her.
got
Yeah,
captured by her.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah, just
times.
Arson and Aaron.
Right. Well,
I thought
somehow
she was at
if you
the meeting, like when we made that fake temple thing. I thought she was there.
Oh yeah, no, she would have been. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, you've all seen her. Yeah.
I'll see her. I mean, if you all want, I could scry on her just now, or try.
I mean, if it's a ritual, I don't see the harm.
Well, it puts her on edge. Is really the harm.
But it won't, 'cause she won't realize.
We don't know that.
Well, we just established that.
No, we didn't. I couldn't scry on you. If I successfully scry on her, she might feel it.
Oh, okay. We'll do the ritual again. On me.
What? Okay. Let's try this again.
Just gotta spend like half an hour in a forest being like, nope, try it again.
Can you intentionally fail
I think you
a save?
can.
Yeah, if you know that you're being scried on.
Here, Lida, give some more of your hair, and I'm gonna scry on you.
Just hold my staff.
Oh, yeah, that'll do.
The thing is, if you know you're gonna be, if you know you're being scried on, is the experiment still valid?
Yeah.
Well, we can at least see if there is a sensation.
Sure.
All of you, give me one thing of your, one thing of yours each. All of you.
Just a hand in my arm. There you go.
Thanks.
I don't have any
Good.
stuff.
Give me your axe.
I don't have it.
Give me your, I don't know,
He owns
gold
nothing.
pouch. What have you got on you? You're not wearing rags.
Nothing. I've got
Nothing.
nothing.
I'll give you one of my hand tridents. There you go.
Alright, I'll have that. Thank you.
Have fun.
Sorgar.
Take one of his shoes.
Yeah,
No.
give me your shoe. Give me your shoe.
Not my shoe though.
Give me your shoe.
I'm just wearing it. It's not actually mine.
For goodness
Another
sake.
one who's been. You're not gonna give it back.
Krafen, may I take something from you?
Yes.
Yes.
I must have something in my pocket I could give him. That didn't sound right. Werther's original.
Thank you, Krafen.
You're supposed to sound more excited than that for a Werther's original. I've seen the adverts.
I'm a bit distracted because I'm seeing Muir's arm here, and for someone that doesn't have a religion, this has got God energy all over it.
Excuse me?
No, it's practically dripping with fucking radiant energy. It's ridiculous.
Dripping with what now?
How to make radiant energy sound gross?
Listen, it wasn't
I'm
my
hiring
word.
someone as soon as
You're
we get back
dripping with
into
radiant
Meriden.
Oh. Muir, I don't.
Who says dwarfs aren't poets?
Can I recognize which god's energy this is?
Give us a religion check.
Okay.
Oh.
So your arm's religious, Muir?
No.
Oh.
Hang about.
What?
You hypocrite.
Okay, hang on. This is with the intelligence mod, which is nothing. So with the wisdom mod, we're at 19.
19.
Yeah.
19.
Good number.
We're actually kind of like
Don't sniff it.
dinging it. A little tap with a hammer.
Can I slap him with my arm
Let's see.
remotely?
Is it remote control? That sets a weird precedent, man.
Okay.
Could I go over and have a look?
Rek closes his eyes and communicates what he sees. He sees a flash of golden eyes, and then a separate flash of 3 eyes arranged in a triangle. I don't know what it means, Muir, but that's what I saw. I don't think I know that deity in particular, but something.
That sounds like a you problem, Rick. So
Actually, it's really a you problem. It's really up to you.
it's called hijacking. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. Can you just ground me, please, or somebody?
Okay, fine. Zarzan, may I take something from you?
Wait a sec.
Sky is his
What's going on?
deity.
Would I have heard of anything like this, Jake? Can I do a history or religion check?
Yeah, give us religion check.
Yeah, can I sketch this symbol into the gravel?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I have it on here?
As a note, Jake, I did see the name of this image.
Oh, sure.
So I believe I know the name of the god, but I'm not going to say.
Sure. I mean, yeah, you'd probably recognize it.
Okay.
Like you'd probably recognize the god it belongs to anyway.
Oh, okay. Well, then, Mira, this is your arm here has been blessed or touched by Zera. And I don't know much about Zera myself. What's Zera's deal?
She's a goddess
24.
of fate.
The goddess of fate.
And I promptly
Feet.
tossed her giant triangle gift into the sea. So
Wait,
Oh.
so this is a god that keeps trying to give you shit and gave you your limbs back?
maybe.
He's just like, okay, I'll take the limbs, but fuck off.
No. This was all fairly recent in my defense. This was the same time we got the triangle, and then I saw Arissa and Altius having a bitch fight on a mountain. I was like, I actually don't want any part of this, but I will steal the weird golden thing that was there. But, it's fine. She won't mind. And if she does mind, she can come and do something about it.
Well, if she's the god of fate, then maybe it was fate for you to chuck it in the sea.
Oh, don't do that. God.
So rather unintuitively, the golden eyes that I saw in my vision there, they feel separate to these eyes of Zera.
There's only two of them.
There's only two.
Yeah.
You see, there's only two in my vision, but there's three here, so different.
Is that the eyes that keep following us around, or?
Oh.
There's a lot of golden eyes shit going on.
Hey, can I
Do I have to toss my arm
inspect this
now?
arm really deeply and just like try and see if the crafting was like, if a god like interacted with this beyond just Muir's own artificer creation. I think.
Wait. Hand that back. I take the arm back and, well, can't really do this with one arm, but like, hold the spit of the arm. And
Okay.
with one other arm, I kind of pop the magical rod thing that makes it go. I'm like, there, that's the
sure.
actual thing.
Yeah, you feel that's where the god juice is, right?
My
that's
arm
it.
is my own business.
What is that?
It's a fantastic question. I don't know. I've just been using it.
Where did you find it?
In a giant triangle.
You found it in a giant triangle.
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, this was before you made the arms? Before
Oh,
we met
no,
you?
this was like about a month ago.
How did the arm work before that?
It was my
Okay.
own magical.
Okay, no, okay.
Yeah, the arm
was-
still functions. Like it's
Yeah.
the arm still-
See?
May I take that crystal?
Yeah, don't drop it. Probably
Okay.
explosive.
Jake, I'd like to just hold this crystal, close my eyes, and try and conjure some sort of vision of something. I don't know.
Sure.
See what it has to say.
okay. So it's not a crystal. It is
Oh,
it is like a stake almost. Like it's like a rod of like interwound gold and silver. Like a double helix shape. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Let me. What were you trying to figure out about it?
Well, I'm a smith. I can
Mhm.
try and figure out how this was made, who made it, maybe. Is this a mortal creation, a celestial creation?
It's definitely not a mortal thing.
Okay.
Definitely a celestial thing. It seems like yeah, like you're not sure what metal this is made of. it just it doesn't it doesn't seem that you can't see any obvious marks of like hammer shaping or anything. It just looks like it's like been almost like just like fully created. But it feels very old.
Very old. Okay.
But also very young.
Okay. This is not something from our world, obviously. It defies logic. It feels old yet young. It doesn't come from this plane.
Yeah, and currently, all I know is some people with giant triangle heads came up and said, "Hey, do you want to come with us?" And I had nothing better to do, so me and Morgan run and go see them. Said, "Here's a giant triangle for you," and in the giant triangle was the rod of whatever the hell that is.
What
And
does
then
it
we
do?
it can fire. What does it do? Fantastic question. It makes my look. There it is.
Does it feel like it's like giving out any energy or trying to say anything or I'm gonna listen to it, so to say.
Is it
All I
a
know
Jake
is-
question?
Yeah, a Jake question.
Does it feel like it's giving out any energy?
Displeased.
You don't feel like it's trying to say anything or anything like that. Like you feel like there's like any like message you have to tune into. But when you are holding it, you feel intensely aware of like the passage of time. Like you're you're just super aware of like okay, yep, second. There's a minute.
Right.
There's 2 hours and 17 minutes till sundown. If I had to guess. Like you just kind of feel super. Yeah. It becomes kind of a sort of a pressing issue for you.
Mir, how do you when you have this in the arm? How do you feel? I just felt there like I was very attunely aware of time.
Well, you see, thanks to the handy dandy filter of. Remember that time we tried to stick the lit charm on my stub, and I made that filter thing. Well, so it's not quite kind of the passage of time, but it's mainly both just kind of being utilized in the crudest way possible. I don't really vibe with it, to use the.
Okay. I don't know. It feels like maybe. Obviously, this would be your department as an artificer, but I think there's probably some power to be utilized here. Something.
Oh yeah, and believe me, I'm utilizing it.
Okay, I
it's
see.
It's been exploited, for lack of a better word.
I see.
That's why I asked what it does. Patrick.
Yeah, if I just had to put it in words, in some kind of description, you cannot leave the plane of or period of existence you're on against my will. That's handy. And once a day I can kind of toss a question out into the cosmos and it'll give me a really vague answer back.
That's the fate thing.
Yeah.
I guess I see.
Right.
But so far it's just been strict. Oh God, what's happened to my mouse? Okay, there we go. So far it's just been helpful rather than. I don't know. Nothing's come of it so far, and I hope it stays that way, frankly. Although, if this is truly a tool of fate, and I take out a root hand and bonk him on the head of it, then that was foretold for millennia.
Touché.
What was the god's name? Zara?
Zara. Yeah.
Zara.
That's the pronunciation.
Jake, do I know anything about Zara? I did my religion check.
Sorry. What did you get on your religion? 24.
24.
Yeah, she's the goddess of fate and destiny. And being in and around Meriden as in your student days and stuff, that she's like, people don't really tend to worship her. Like, it's kind of like in terms of like, there's not like, you don't really go to church to go and go to fate mass. It's more like you might it's the sort of goddess that you pray to idly, if you're about to go into a game of poker, you'd be like, oh yeah,
Right.
But that there are these they don't really have like her church isn't really in the main church in Meriden. It's got its own like separate tower, and you've never seen them, but you've heard people like students talk about like the pyramid head guys, and they come out and they like occasionally they make like vague pronouncements, and there's like there's like three of them, or there's one dude and he just wears three different outfits. No one's entirely sure. People kind of and sometimes there's like 9, but kind of most people seem to be like there's like basically 3 dudes. They all have these big like triangle like mask helmet things on, with the symbol on it, and they occasionally come out and do like pronouncements, or they'll go and like find someone because they've got all these prophecies that they're trying to sort out, and so occasionally they'll be like, hey, is anyone are there any red dragonborn with green eyes in the sea? And then they'll like screen people through it like, nah, you're not one, see you later. That's about all you really know.
Okay. Do I know what kind of alignment Sarah has?
It's probably a sort of lawful neutral kind of a thing.
Okay. I'm just making notes.
Yeah. She's not she's a pretty based on portfolio, pretty pretty powerful god, but doesn't really you don't really see very many like paladins of her or anything like floating around. Like she's kind of just yeah, you don't really see much chat about her. She's not like one of the big like 10 or whatever.
Okay. I have no fucking clue what to make of this. That's a whole thing.
Yellow eyes thing may be slightly worrying.
Maybe she's just looking at you a lot.
I think I don't know what my wish to be now, if I had one, just theoretically.
But also, Rurik was saying it was like supposed to be 3 eyes, but it was only 2 eyes or something.
So Rurik, you saw just so I'm totally clear because I don't want to mug this. So you saw 2 separate images, right? You saw the first image was a pair of golden eyes, and then there was like it blinked out. And then you saw the 0 symbol, which is 3 eyes arranged in a triangle.
Okay.
And you feel like very much like they're separate things, but you don't know what the golden eyes are for.
Did I feel like the golden eyes were looking at me?
That's kind of actually, yeah. Like not at the time, but thinking about it, you're like actually, yeah, you felt like someone looked at you in a way that like you didn't feel with the pyramid eyes.
Okay. I'll share that with the group. Yeah. Gods, they're weird.
They are,
I'll tell you.
Meddlers.
But,
Meddlers in business.
I think you should trust her.
Why? What reason?
Well, she's giving you gifts for one, and
she gave me an overly heavily Toblerone. That's what she did.
And yet you keep this around.
Stranger danger.
And I don't know. Trusting in gods has gotten me to some good places and some bad.
And trusting in gods bar about the tyrant. So let's not start equating gods with strictly good stuff now, shall we?
True. Well, I'll leave that to you.
Okay.
It is your fate, after all.
She could be the goddess of angry mean times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Or murder.
Or 5-headed dragons.
No.
Yeah, I'm not about to pull up Balex anytime soon, or just start worshipping the god of being a dick, or whatever its job is.
And yet you're a bigger dick than Balex.
Discuss.
Right. I feel like we went off track. Everyone, give me one thing. Everyone, right now. Let's do this.
Right.
You want another thing? Already gave you a hand.
Okay, thanks, Naren. You already gave me a thing. That's fine. Sarzen, may I take a thing?
I think I've given you a thing.
You have given me a thing.
Do I even have things? What kind of thing?
Give him an arrow.
Anything. Anything you claim is your own. Zorgar, claim a rock. Pick up that
I
rock.
don't have a
Claim
lot
it
of
as yours.
What, Jake? What do I actually have on me?
What do you have on
Nothing,
you?
Right?
You've got your skivvies. You've got your whatever clothes you managed to pick up. You've probably managed to find in amongst your army. You've probably managed to find an axe and maybe a shield. and maybe like I don't know, like a spare shirt, a chainmail that fits you.
Just here's a shield.
Thank you. Right. And I got everything. Zarzan, what are you offering up?
Like, I've got 10 torches. Do you want a torch?
Yeah.
What are you doing with all these torches?
Thanks for the torch.
Alright, I've got 9 torches.
Right, Jake, I've got all my stuff here. I'm gonna decide to myself who I scry on.
Okay.
How many people is this?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna roll a d6 then. I need to assign numbers. Hang on.
You do.
Notepad.
And then it's got to be told immediately because someone's got to be asked to make a saving roll.
Well, Jake, can you do a
Saving
secret roll for me? And I will send you the list of numbers.
I should be able to do that. Yeah.
3 there. 4 is Lida. 5 is Muir, and then who's the last one? Zarzan. 6. Zarzan.
Should we all be trying to be as open as possible, or?
Yeah, no one resist if you feel a little somebody spying on you.
I mean, it just happens. It's not a like resist or not. I think it just happens whether or not you're like naturally guarded or not.
Just clear thoughts, people. Clear thoughts.
Clear the thought.
We are in the Zen garden.
Just a creepy dwarf spying on us. Nothing to worry about.
Don't
Giggling
think
in the
about
corner. We really need HR.
You keep saying it, and no one steps up to the plate.
No, because I'm the one who keeps getting harassed. I can't step up.
Sure you can. Why not?
We don't really have any suitable candidates. We have
I'll do it.
Jack, who follows us about. He's
Alright,
eight.
Except Zorga, is it?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
He does
congratulations,
Yes.
Zorga.
Sorry, Jake. Yes, please roll a d6.
Okay.
Now, if anyone has any
we're
HR
wrecked.
concerns, please consult Zorga.
Rurik, we've been getting some complaints about your behaviour.
I feel like you're not respecting my culture. I'm coming into this work group and I can't express myself, and I feel strangled because of that.
Expressing yourself by harassing other members of the party is
It's a culture. It's a group love thing. Sorry.
Okay.
So go ahead, Jake.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, Reactor's scrying takes hold, and you see kind of a panned out view of a woodland environment. There are 6 people sitting around in a circle, and you have a sort of strange sensation where you can see yourself in the image as well in the corner. So your scrying takes hold on Muir, and Muir, you don't feel any kind of sensation.
All right, everyone. Here's your stuff.
Okay,
There's a hand
Eyes
fight,
on
but don't throw that.
that's my hand. Don't throw that either. I'll get back.
Muir,
in.
did you feel anything?
Other than uncomfortable, no. No.
All right. Cool. Well, then, let's. If you didn't feel anything, shall we try this on this wizard and see what happens?
Worth a go, I say.
Yeah.
Okay then, Jake. We're going to try the same thing on the wizard.
Try the same thing on the wizard. Okay. Now, do you know the wizard very well?
Nope.
Do you have anything over the wizards?
Nope.
Okay. What is your spell save DC?
17.
17. Yeah, so you kind of focus your mind, your vision on it's like a little locket you're using or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lock it.
you peer down in it, and you see this image of another woodland environment, a park, and there are various people sitting on either side of there's like sets of tables with 2 chairs on either side, with chessboards set up, and you can see an assortment of people kind of playing in this park, and you can see the wizard is there, playing chess against another person with blue scales, who is dressed kind of quite nicely, but they look fairly old. They're not saying very much, they're just kind of like making a move and then, looking at the other, and then the other one makes their move.
Can I get a good look at their chess partner?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and try and like be able to communicate as best that to the group as possible. Okay.
Yeah, so they look like there are the way they carry themselves and just the way they're dressed, you think they're probably masculine, and they're quite old. Like they're maybe like probably ages with Sora, maybe older, like big long horns, somewhat frail looking, and they're dressed just in kind of like fairly nice clothes, but kind of like sort of OAP clothes, like cardigans and stuff.
Does it seem like there's a personal connection between these two, or
yeah,
is it...
it feels like they're on a you get the sensation that they know each other.
Right, well, I'll come back. Right, well, he's playing chess in the park. I think it's an old man. He had blue scales, big long horns. Seems like he's getting on a little bit. They seem to know each other. What was he wearing, Jake? Sorry.
He was wearing a cardigan and a shirt, and fairly loose-fitting trousers.
Any sigils?
Did have a big staff with him. You're not sure if it's a walking staff or a wizard staff, possibly both. Somewhat gnarled. If it's a wizard staff, it's fairly simple. If it's a walking staff, it's somewhat big.
Okay.
Can I check what time of day it is currently?
It's like kind of like even it's like dinner time. Like you can kind of all feel your stomach starting to rumble. The sun's setting.
Okay. Shall we make our way into town, find an inn, or spend the night here?
I told you.
Can us non-Dragonborn, what will we do if we go into the city? Will we go to the inn and
Play
stay?
the old family
make
game.
us look.
Okay.
Like
You still want me to scout the gate?
Yes.
Yes.
Been waiting for 3 hours. We've been
I thought we had to do this stuff first.
Yes, we do. We need to go scout. It's just we've been chatting a lot.
Yeah.
I'll go scout then. We'll turn the wee bird and
All right. Well, yeah. Let's
scout out the gate. It's just the gate just now.
Yeah, just so we can get in.
Sure. So Raffin, you just turn into a little bird and going to
I'm going to fly.
scout it out and come back.
Yeah.
Sure. So you turn into a little scalar bird. You flap and take off. Like the woods are a fair way out of town. So it's going to take you like 20 minutes to get there.
Sure.
20 minutes to come back. But you head down. You kind of loop around. You can see the gates are like there are guards at the gates. The gates are open. And you see them like interviewing people, like talking to them as they come to the gate, and kind of like you see like looks like a merchant, a wagon roll up, and the guards go and talk to them, and then one of the guards goes and starts like kind of looking through the goods, and then they wave the merchant on in, and then resume their posts. So it seems like they are interviewing people as they come in, but the gates are open. And then you're just heading back?
Yeah.
Sure. So for everyone else, about an hour passes, and Raffin comes back. What are you guys doing with your hour? Is that part of the... Are we saying Raffin went earlier and came back while there was all the scrying stuff going on? Or?
Yeah, if that's okay, that could be good.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so I'll explain that there's guards and they're checking people as they go in. So
which
I don't
is
know what they're saying.
Waltz in there is the Krivkax family, or whatever the hell the last name is.
No, Fenken Capital.
Sorry.
Have been blowing.
Fenken Capital. She was just walking in there with the mute small child or whatever it was.
That was Krivkax. That was Campton.
The Crypt Cats. That sounds like they
Oh.
should be like a rockabilly band, like a goth
Them
rockabilly
go?
band. The Crypt Cats.
I do miss Tempton.
Distorted banjo.
No reason Tempton can't still be here, you know?
Well,
I like
Whatever
the
way it
Ben
goes,
10
I need to
Cambazola or
not
whatever we are.
talk, so. Should we maybe have a new alias?
Nah.
I don't think Thinking Capridon has been blown yet. I don't know how many times we've used that.
Okay. Okay.
Only one or two.
Can you fake that Fenken Capridon is like a northern name or something?
Aye, some up
What
north.
do you mean by
Alright.
that?
Well, we're in South right now. They'll probably know the families around here a little bit. They'll know some of the names.
And there's no Fenke Capridon
I
surname.
mean, this scale runs off a tier system, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So as long as we play it as we're like one of the lower tiers, they won't really give a shit.
Or they don't want to
I'm
pretend they
alright
don't
with
know, because they'll be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Okay, then. You take the lead, and obviously we'll follow.
Should we
Can I ask
establish who's here
quickly,
again?
From
Yeah,
the
I have a
description,
list.
from the description that Rurik gave of this elderly gentleman, does it sound like he could be part of Clan Ulris?
He had blue scales, which is a good indicator, and he had a staff. So, insofar like you've only met like you've met the head honcho, and you've met Soreth,
The big
who
man.
is vaguely involved in Clan Horus, and you've met Zeros. And it seems like almost all the people you've met in Clan Horus had blue scales. So
Yeah, they don't have staffs.
Strong chance.
most of them had staffs, yeah. Well, the Cerulean did.
Does the lady have blue scales?
She does, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think this elderly gentleman is maybe her teacher, perhaps.
Makes sense.
Yep.
By the way, the Fankan Capridons are the names we had on the papers.
See, we need new
Fuck.
alias. We need
Damn.
new alias.
How
Well,
long
We
does
could
It's
probably
that
go
Smash.
with the
take?
same first names. It probably be that noticeable, but just
Yeah.
a different last name.
Krivkax.
I
But that
thought the
one's
Crypt Cactus were
blown.
blown.
Well, only like
Just make a new name.
Crypt Cats.
It's so simple.
Yeah, Cax Criv.
No,
Flip it.
No, no.
Cax
Back
Criv.
on the page and we're picking one of the names.
No, we're not spending an hour coming up with names. Just rapid fire. Cax Criv. And then,
Problem is we don't know Dragonborn last names.
I'm going back to Yapuk. I don't
can't-
want to be Rogar anymore.
Oh, damn, I was about to point at Rogar. Damn it. Oh, it's because you already picked it on that. Okay, yeah. Oh, Donner.
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 Surname Kebab.
Donner.
That's my name. Smash Kebab.
Dharma.
Kebab.
Wait, is our last name Kebab now?
Oh my god.
Your sister Donna.
This is Donna. This is Donner. Donner, Kebab.
Is my family? Shawarma.
Shawarma. There's a chore. Ah.
I do not
Let's
have
go,
the
let's
mental
go.
fortitude for this.
I think we
Okay,
should do
Izzy, do you
kebab.
want?
let's be the kebab family.
I can't be Donna Kebab. He will be my twin, Donna or Kebab.
I'll go Donner. I'll go Donner.
Okay, Donna and Donna.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Chicken.
You guys decide your names.
Chicken. I'm still gonna go smash.
Smash.
Or smashed.
Smash. Good. That's good.
Oh my god. Like,
My
So what
name
has
is
to
Shish.
be like.
shit.
That's a good one.
Did you also look up list of kebabs?
I absolutely did.
I'm on it right now.
I feel though with Donna, and Chicken, we might have to act like some real kind of a redneck tribe from up north.
Yeehaw.
Alright, Kebab family. We got Donna. We got Donner. We got Shish. We got
Smash.
Smash.
Did someone take shawarma?
Shawarma.
We
Yeah,
got
no
shawarma.
one's taking shawarma.
I'll take shawarma.
Nice.
There's so many kinds of kebab, man.
If we
Right.
claim we're from the mainland, can we just speak in common?
No, mainland is not good.
Okay.
Anyone
No
else
one's
claiming a
gyros
kebab?
yet.
They're at war with. Is chicken too on the nose?
You could
Oh,
be
maybe
gyros.
we lamb tandoori kebab.
Tandoori. That's a pretty good name.
It's a middle name.
It's hyphenated. It's double barrel.
Tandoori.
Double barrel.
Tamduri.
Tamduri?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could be souvlaki.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Come on, Tamduri's right there. Come on.
Tam-
Tandoori. I'm writing it, Matt. Whatever. You're getting Tandoori.
What?
Tamduri, come on.
Oh, I thought you were saying tan, like TAN.
No, with
Tam.
an M.
Tam. Yeah, sure. I'll take tandoori. Hi, Jack.
Yeah.
Right, who doesn't have a name yet?
I think Rana.
Rana.
We need one for.
I'm a bird, so I'm alright. Will I just stay as a bird and see what I can scout out?
But
Why
we're
not
going
being
and
part of the
spending
family?
the night. We're
Okay,
spending
you
the
can
night
be
in the
chicken
town.
kebab.
Chicken kebab.
I want to change to Tika.
I want to be Ben 10 Capricorn or whatever it was.
Ben 10
Your
Capricorn.
cover is wrong.
Oh.
No, it's Ben 10 Capricorns, isn't it? Finkin Capricorn,
Ben 10
sure, but not
kebab.
Ben 10 Capricorn, isn't it?
Right, so who's the head of the family? Because whoever's the head needs to be able to list off these names like it's nothing.
I'm writing them
Tandoori.
down.
Shish. Donna
Chicken.
and Donna. Because of my birth, I can't speak the difference between those two. I say the
Donna
same
and
word
Donna.
twice.
Right,
Donner
I'll
and
put you
Donner?
in general instead
Donner and
because
Donner?
my thing keeps glitching out.
Matt, did you say you're called Tam Turi?
Tamduri.
And
I thought you were Tamduri.
We appreciate this very serious war campaign you've made for us,
Try-
Jake.
He's trying to hear a nice fancy enough, your friends!
So did you put them in the chat, Emma?
I
I'm
completely
trying to.
forgot to say. So, we used to know somebody who used to work at the village shop whose name was Ivy Bastard.
what?
What?
Ivy Bastard.
That's their Cornish.
That's great.
Your
Oh
name
my
was
god.
fucking what?
Ivy
Ivy Bastard.
Ivy Bastard.
That's brilliant.
What a name.
That's
How do
so
you
good.
spell that?
I'll hold and I'll get the art. They made like a little article about her because she worked there for 50 years. I'll find it later.
Oh wow.
Anyway,
Oh.
Right,
Oh.
okay.
Right.
Have a list. It is done.
Very good.
Alright, okay, how do you want to look? Choose your color.
blue.
I want to be blue.
Blue.
Silver.
Silver.
Wait. Don't we all have to be the same color if we're the same
Wow.
family?
Oh yeah.
Well, whoever's
I think-
married doesn't. But the kids should be one of each, which is us, the small ones.
Oh, is it you're blue, I'm red, or what color parents have what who's the parents here?
Who's the parents?
Yeah, I need
I have to be
establish
one
this
of the old
I'll
ones.
be one of
so
the
it needs to
parents.
be myself, Zazen, or Zorga. Because we also speak Draconic fluently.
Yeah.
It's been the dad.
But also, so like, since you're two dads, are we adopted maybe, or?
Just like Tempton.
Or you could
Okay,
just
so
pretend to be a
younger
woman.
younger ones can be any color. Older ones can also be any color. Fuck it. What
It's all-
color do
it's
you want
all-
to be?
It's all about.
Can Zorga and I still be brothers who both have wives who died in tragic accidents?
That makes sense.
Hi,
You
my
got
name's
made.
Donner Kebab. My wife died in a tragic accident.
In a tragic stabbing.
I'm
Obscure.
Smash Kebab. My wife died in a bizarre gardening incident.
It's like a Vic and Bob sketch.
Is blue lightning?
Oh,
This is my son, Chicken.
Our two children, Chicken Kebab and Shish Kebab.
Wait, just to clarify, do they have kebabs in this world?
Yes.
Traveled far and wide.
Yeah,
Oh.
they do. Oh, well, I thought they.
Whoa, no, that's fair.
Do
'cause
they
you
have
know, one of
kebabs
us-
in
Yeah, not if we
Fail.
pretend we invented them.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
just
The
professional
kebab
kebabbers.
family. You haven't heard of the kebab
We own a
family?
bistro.
My great Dragonborn grandpa was the first man to put meat on a skewer.
Aye.
And don't you forget it. When Mr. Kebab came to these lands, the first thing he did was put a stick through some fucking meat.
Right. Everyone,
You're a fool, they said.
give it a look.
It'll never catch on.
I'm
It should be on a plate.
Blue for Rudak.
Well,
What does everyone else want?
I'd like to
Sorgar
be
and I should probably be the same color.
We'll choose one.
What colour are
Do you want me to still stay? Do you want me to do some like nighttime scouting as a bird and see if I can watch the guards or whatever? Because if we're going to try and get, like timings and all that, somebody will have to
You
Oh,
can just be our pet bird for now, if you want.
All right.
Can we be green?
You want to be green?
Green.
I'll maybe do a wee bit of spouting and scouting
Why don't
around
you
just now
say that?
anyway, and then
Other children.
I like to be blue with a smashing of like white, like my hair.
Okay. Can do. Zarzan, how do you want to look?
Dealer's choice.
Rainbow.
You're bright pink.
Make him gold.
No, the kebab family should all be rainbow.
Savior has come. What kind of colors can we have?
The savior from Clan Kebab.
Golden scaled clan kebab.
A tale as old as time. The kebab would come.
Should we all be brown then if we're kebabs?
Chicken kebab could be white. Or like a tan kind of colour, I guess.
So we've got greens
With
and
black
we've got blues.
stripes.
Grilled.
You can be a white dragonborn, and then who else is left? Is it just me?
I think so.
So what colour are we in that? Green.
Green. And all of our kids are not for some
They're blue.
reason.
I guess
You
our
take
wives
after
were
the
blue.
mother.
I'm a bit turquoise. I'm a
Oh,
bit
you're teal, are you?
Yeah, I'm a bit teal.
Well, I'll be. Green
I'll go
then.
teal too.
Nice, nice.
Okay. So we got 2 greens, we got 2 blues, we got a white, and another green.
Teals.
Right.
Where
Kebabs.
you can be a teenage dragonborn. That way you don't have to
Ugh.
talk, because you can be all like.
Tops my
angsty.
hair.
Tasty.
Tops
Yeah.
my scales. And I'm also deaf because I can't speak Dragonborn. In a tragic skewering
You could just be
accent. I don't
antisocial.
like hearing. But what if I'm asked a direct question?
Well, me and Muir are just like this kids that just play like fucking this all day because we can't talk to anyone
You
else.
guys are very different heights.
Oh yeah.
Is there any like hand signs for fuck off and
Don't do that.
here?
It blurred your
gonna
finger
gesture
when
to
you
my
did
ear
that. This dog's
Okay.
like, whoa. Oh man.
Started. Let's go. I'm hungry.
Sure. So you're just heading down the gates.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wing who is whose family at this point.
Okay.
what's her name then? What did we go with?
Kebab.
Kebab.
Sure. Okay. So you guys head down the hill.
We are so getting arrested.
And round to the road and then to the gates. It takes about probably an hour to do the walk. And you have to kind of file in behind 2 other kind of groups who get you all see the process of them kind of the guards kind of coming up to the next person and asking them some questions. You're not entirely sure what the questions are, and then they both seem to get both groups seem to get waved through, and then there's 4 guards. 2 of them stay at the gate and 2 do the interview. So the 2 interviewers kind of like wave you on.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hi. What's your business in the city?
We're hoping to move in with some family.
All right. Family in the city?
Yeah.
Anyone I know?
Don't suppose you've ever heard of Clan Kebab? One of the best kebab shop in all of in the whole city.
He kind of
Go for dinner. That's what we're doing.
he looks at his pal, and his pal looks back at him, and they both shake their hands. And he says, "Please be serious, sir."
Oh, sorry, I'm starting to work in the business, so I need to get good at marketing. So that's the name of the restaurant, Clan Kebab.
Just a wee shop.
And what's your real name, sir?
My Tantori. Nice to meet you.
Glenn?
Ben 10 Capricorn.
Caxcriff.
Caxcliff. Okay. All right. So you you guys are seeming. I take it you don't have any visible weapons then.
No.
You do have bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's. Can I inspect the bags, please, sir?
Sure. I'll hand him my bag.
Sure. What kind of stuff do you guys keep in your bags?
Torches, apparently.
Yeah, like my, you get a supply kit or whatever,
Yeah.
an adventurer's pack or all that shit.
Sure. So you got like road rations and. Do you keep any like
100-foot rope
100-foot rope?
in my backpack, apparently.
Where'd you keep your hand tridents?
I assume strapped to my leg or something for quick access.
Okay, yeah. That
Quick
makes sense,
stab.
yeah. You don't got any weaponry in the bag or anything?
How am I supposed to access it if it's in my bag?
So yeah. Yeah, he kind of sifts through your bag and pulls up and hands it back. Everyone else's bags would actually probably be at the palace, so you might not. You might be the only person that has a bag.
Nice.
I have my bag.
Oh, you got your bag, yeah. He kind of.
I'm a child.
Yeah. So Muir, from your perspective, this Dragonborn conversation happens, and the guards kind of look at one another, and they inspect Aaron, and then one of them waves you over, and says something in Dragonborn to you.
I gesture at my ears and go,
Well, what did they say?
They're like, "Bag, please, ma'am."
I kind of do a motion of like taking off the bag. Well, go for Neil's backpack.
Sure.
I hand over my bag. It's probably just full of scrap.
Yeah, I take it it's full of like cogs and springs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of unroll the top, and there's like a spring flies out, and they kind of look at each other and start rummaging around, and then. Sir, what's all this?
She has strange hobbies. Doesn't want to come into the kebab business with her family.
They tip Muir's bag out. Start sifting through. Muir, some of your prize screws, you can see they're like gonna get lost in the muck.
Oh god, those were so hard to find. Oh.
And there's like all sorts of like
Entirely
little crystals and stuff probably. And they kind of start like picking them up and one of them kind of turns it. Bomb? And the other one's like,
What?
I don't know. It didn't look like a bomb, did it? It could be a bomb, though, couldn't it? No.
That's part of repairing the skewer for our meats.
Repairing this. They kind of look at each other and they're like, we don't get paid enough for this, and so they leave Muir's bag on top of the scrap, and they kind of inspect everyone else. Does anyone else have a bag? Zarza might have a bag, right? Zarza and stuff didn't get taken off them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like bags there. You got anything exciting in your bag?
I've got 10 torches.
10 torches. That's right. No torches in here, son?
It's just adventure.
Just adventures. They kind of sift through. One of them kind of like they got pitch on their head. They hand the bag back to you and kind of cross back up to where an Aaron is, and they say, "For kebab merchants, you sure seem to have a lot of rope, sir."
I don't really say we're merchants, but yeah.
No
You
clothes.
never know when you're gonna need some rope.
If you're, are you staying in the city?
I
Well,
believe
hopefully,
the
yeah,
adventurers' kits have clothes in them.
Yeah, they got like one set of clothes, but they're like,
Yeah, we're hoping to stay with family. But we'll see.
you see,
Might not have room for all of us.
where is it your family staying?
I actually don't know. I just know where the shop is. I
Where's
think
the
they
shop?
stay above the shop. I think it's somewhere along Yapok Lane.
Oh yeah, probably. No. They go outside and start kind of conversing with one another for a few minutes. Do you guys do anything in the meantime?
I start gingerly putting all my stuff back in my bag.
Yeah.
God, this
There's dirt in some of it now. Some of the threads are going to be gummy.
No.
I'm
Don't.
maybe
Max.
gotta fill in the rest of the party because I assume they can hear this.
Probably,
Gotta
yeah.
fill them in on what's going on. Damn it! Should have taken telepathy.
We've got a Kobold Lane, Scale Lane.
That would be like
That's
Captain
everybody's-
Drake all over again. Not making that mistake.
Okay.
I considered Anchor Lane, but
How well?
Should have gone with number 1 Main Street.
Like oh, yeah.
The castle looks over at you every now and then.
Why didn't you just say we're going in for dinner? That is what we were doing.
You want me to cast something on them?
maybe at least convince one of them that Yapok Lane is real.
I'll do it, but it could get me into trouble because if it fails, I'll be speaking common and not sounding like a Dragonborn.
You just separate them.
How? Also, if it fails, it fails.
Separate them. We can separate them.
You want me to act like an idiot and just walk, and then one of them chases after me, and then
No,
we'll
I've
just,
got
like,
less
call them
suggestion. I
over.
can do 2 at once. It's just if any of them.
How many is there?
2.
4. But
There's 4.
4?
There's
there's
2
4, but they're
at the
split in
gate
2s.
and 2 interviewing you.
So when they
Well-
come up to probably turn us away, you can use it on them then. And
What?
the other 2 are still there. It's a 2-tier system.
If that happens, can we not just go away with a new to come back with a new disguise?
Yes.
Like this
With
isn't
the
really a
same
life or
number-
death.
Same number of people and everything now.
We could probably fit someone in a backpack or something.
Hey!
Look, I've been trying to do as much recovery from Clan Kebab as I can. We're making it through, okay?
But wait,
You
so-
didn't sell Clan Kebab. I think Clan Kebab
you
could.
didn't.
wait.
You didn't.
The guards start
wanna-
walking back over.
Wait, I'm still confused about what's actually happening, like, in the game. So there's 2 people that are interviewing us.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 people at the gate.
Yeah, you guys are standing about like 30, 40 feet away from the gate, just up the road.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 guards, one on either side of the gate. And there are 2 guards that are like, up where you guys are, basically.
So it really
people
only
questions
matters
and
about
searching stuff.
the people interviewing us.
Yeah.
Just once we get to the gate, we've passed the screening. So I know we'd only need to cast the spell on them anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll wait until they come up and say what they're going to say, whether they're going to let us in or not. If they're not going to let us in, I'll cast a spell
Sure.
on them.
Maybe give a hand signal behind my back, whether it's good or bad.
Yeah.
The news.
So yeah, they come back and they kind of they both start to stand with their arms crossed and kind of they sort of stir you out a bit. They come back and they stand there with their arms crossed and they look at you. Neither of them says anything at first.
So
All right, sir, you can come with us, but you're gonna have to stop by the bureau. We're gonna need to ask your family some questions. This way.
Sure. We could take you to the kebab shop if you want. Could even maybe
protocol
get a
is
kebab
protocol,
on the
sir, I'm
house.
afraid.
Okay.
And they kind of beckon you into the, towards the gate.
Is it a good hand sign or a bad hand sign?
I'm doing a good hand sign for now.
Okay. Ay.
Yeah, you guys just following them?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys walk up to the gate, find the guards stop and converse with the other guards at the gate, and they say, look, so do either of you know about Yappick Lane? Yappick Lane, no? Well, I think that's near the waterfront, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Wait,
That's the
no,
one.
no, that's Yappick Lane.
Oh.
And then the two interview guards are like, yeah, well, we're gonna take them to the bureau. We're gonna have some questions for these kebabs. And one of the guards is like, kebabs? And then one of the interview guards kind of turns around and says, you did say that was your name, didn't you?
Well, under the new marketing scheme to help out our family.
Oh, Caxcriff.
Yes.
And one of the guards says, Caxcriff? I thought it was Crifcax. I've got I have a cousin who married Crifcax.
You do?
Yeah.
That's lovely. I didn't know they were a big clan.
It's not that nice, She's horrible. Could have done much better. Wedding was nice, though.
That's good. Where was it?
Balath.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it was a trek. 2 weeks' wages to go there. Wasn't really worth it. One of the interview guards is like, okay, we're gonna take them to the bureau, and we're gonna ask some questions for these Caxcrivs. We're gonna find out where Yappick Lane is. Have them search the registry and everything. We'll be back in. Well, I mean, it's time we're closing up anyway, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, probably. And they kind of lead you through the gates, and the gates shut behind you. And then the two interview guards are like, right, just this way, we'll take you to the Balin offices.
Uh-huh.
Here's the phone.
Cool. Yeah, are we going through, like, crowds of civilians at this point? Or is it, like, across a military compound, too?
No, you're going through the actual city itself, but the streets are fairly sparse at this time of night. It's like that kind of like weird.
The two guards aren't coming with us.
No,
it's
there's the two interview guards.
Maybe
The two other guards are staying where they were.
Maybe give the bad sign to Lyda now.
Okay. I am going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion.
Mhm.
I need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Please fail, please fail, please fail. Be unwise.
What's your DC?
18.
Yeah, they both get a 7
Whoa.
apparently.
Okay,
nice.
I'm gonna say in my best child voice, even though I'm speaking in common, and not hopefully they speak common. 'Cause if they don't, we're fucked. I am going to be very annoyed. I'm gonna say, can't you guys just let us go? My feet are sore. We've been walking for days. I just want to go and see my family.
They both kind of stop and they look at each other and go, oh, They turn around and crouches down. And, you got sore feet, Cease? Pats you on the head. Yeah, it's a Sunday, isn't it? It's Sun's Day. Yeah, okay. You seem like nice folks. Sorry, sir, sorry.
Let's go.
It's alright. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. Stop by any time for a kebab.
Of course. Yeah,
Epic
Epic Lane. We'll be there. All right.
See you later.
Make sure you get something for the young one's feet. You know, some kind of Where were you walking from?
North.
North. North where? I don't know. North. The road comes from north.
Aye.
What was
Up
the
north.
name of the fishing village we were next to when we first came?
Jacali Harbor.
Chicali Harbour.
She kept that smile. It's no wonder. There. He looks at it like, you tell your dad never to do that again, all right? You make sure he
Don't
gets
worry.
first your feet out,
The
or I'll
kebab will fix it right
have a
up.
word with him.
Put her on the skewer.
All right. Have a good one, folks. Have a good one. And
Give
they
her a little spin.
Give them
Take
a
off.
little wave.
Cheers.
Have a nice evening.
Cheers.
um,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Nice one. Nice one. Very
To the
nice.
pub.
Fantastic.
sure. Yeah.
That
So you
was
guys are now loose in Orminth. What's your plan?
God. Orminth is not ready.
We're gonna stop and get some food at an inn,
We
Let's
should
get
find a
kebab.
and
place
then
to
we're
sleep.
gonna be doing some planning, I think, for scouting out this wizard lady, who maybe has stopped playing chess now.
Probably.
Sure.
At the inn, tavern.
Okay. So are you going to the first tavern you find, or are you like casting around for a specific kind of class of
I'm just-
establishment? Or...
I'm just saying we're going to make a little bit of money off that armor we didn't pilfer off that captain, so we can maybe go somewhere a little bit nice, you know?
Oh,
Do it.
We should go somewhere
Oh.
busy as well, because
Mm.
I feel like you're less noticeable when it's busy.
I don't suppose Balax recommended any or ever spoke of any nice inns.
You get in Balex isn't really the kind of guy.
Does Sorgar know of any?
How much time has Sorgar spent in Orminth?
Sure he's maybe stayed there while he was like in the army, but
Sure.
I don't know how long he would have spent there. Maybe like a week or two.
Give us a history check.
I think Mir and Zorgar, I think it was, not sure if anybody else was there, flew around Orminth for a bit looking for bakeries to rob. Did we see any nice restaurants while we're having a scoop?
You can give us a history as well.
Oh, are we just on the inside of the main gates now?
Pretty much, yeah. You're a little way.
I have a-
You're like 5 minutes into the city.
Can I have a little look and try and figure out the mechanism? Maybe use a bit of stone cunning to
Sure.
figure out
Yeah, give us a
how the
go on.
gates lift
Yeah,
and stuff.
give us a stone cunning history or whatever.
So
cool.
15 I got.
15 you got. You don't remember where you picked up whether you definitely not been there, Zorkar, but you remember either hearing like one of the people in your legion was from Orminth or something. They were always talking about getting food from this place, Atlas. It was like apparently like the best place, you know. Sufficient. It was like super fancy. They only ever got to go there once, but they would not shut up about the food.
Yes, we got to go to Atlas. It's apparently great.
Atlas.
We should go. It's
I
fancy.
am a fan of fancy food. However, do we want to have rolled into town as the kebab family, who are moving to work in a family kebab shop and then roll up to one of the fanciest places in town?
Just say our last name is Krivkax, but everyone calls us the Kebab family because we sell kebabs.
I want bougie food, you know? I've been
We're
knocked
hungry.
out 5 times in the past 24 hours. I want something tasty. I want a hot chocolate.
Have you?
You're gonna
Something
have a
like that.
rough
No, I've got
week.
some brain damage now.
I feel like you need a hospital. Rather than
5 times in
dinner.
one day.
I'm fine. Tooth falls out.
Sneeze and some
Sure.
blood in your hand.
So Rurak, with your 11,
21.
21. Okay.
Double proficiency.
Double proficiency. Okay. Sure. So, okay, with a 21, you can tell it is a dual chain mechanism. You didn't see where there's like towers on either side of the gate, and you can tell just by the way it hangs and the sound it makes. There's a chain that needs to be operated at the same time in each.
On
tower.
each side. So you need to have two people cranking the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Mira, with your 15, you remember spying a fancy-looking establishment with you're not sure what the name of it was, but the sign had an image of a nightingale on it.
I think we should go with Zorgar's pal's suggestion.
Yeah.
Grab some meat. I reckon I could actually make a kebab out of like Thulnir. We'll just stick some meat on and I'll spin it by a fire for the evening. If we can
I don't
find.
think they approve of that in fancy
I
restaurants.
thought we were gonna go buy food, don't make it.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just
fine,
go roll up to a restaurant and then make your own kebab at the table.
Got any skewers?
You should really let me behind there, mate. I'll show you some.
Oh, yeah.
I'll show you
I mean,
some.
Yeah, that's three
Let me
shades,
just
yeah.
get out
Goodness.
my hammer my god gave me.
Chicken kebab. Nice to meet you. What have I just done? Feedback hub. I don't want feedback hub.
Let's go to the fancy place then.
Sure, to Atlas.
Sure. Okay. Now none of you know where it is.
Can we ask someone on the street?
Sure. Yeah. There's two people walking by, in conversation. They say, "I heard they escaped, tried to kill the king," and then your window of going, excuse me, arrives.
Be like, sorry, excuse me.
Oh yeah. Hi. Can
we-
anything all right?
Yeah, we're just wondering if you know where Atlas is? Restaurant?
Atlas.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on Yapik Street.
Of course it
You
is.
just go down there. Take a left. Take a right. Take another right. Take a left.
Right, thank you very much.
Yeah. All right. Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah. No. Apparently they just
That's on Yapik
Karen's
Street.
still under lockdown. Spear. Sure. You guys just heading there?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you follow the directions. It's fairly straightforward, and you kind of you can see when once you're following the directions, you see this large, ornate-looking building. It's got this big, beautiful, like red and blue glass shingled roof, so it looks almost purple in the evening sunset. And there is, it's a large door, and outside there's like kind of like a lectern, and there is a dragonborn standing there, dressed very finely, kind of looking as if he is waiting to receive people.
Hi there. Could we get a table for 7, please?
Do you have a reservation?
Can I pull a small amount of gold out of my pocket, Jack?
Sure. How much gold are you pulling out?
10.
10. Like, do you just pull it out, or do you like?
I
Give it
try
to
and do it subtly, but it's all coins, right? You can't
Yeah.
do the whole note trick.
And yeah,
I'll try do the note trick with 10 coins.
He's like, kind of. What was the name, sir?
Caxcriv.
Caxcriv. Ah, yes, Caxcriv. A table for 7. You hear this like sort of really loud scratching noise. I see you are right in there. All right, just this way, sir. And he leads you inside this restaurant. You big oak door. It's like a jewel door. Like door left, another door, and you get this wash of heat floods over you. He turns around. And he says, "Do you have any nicer clothes?" And kind of looking around, you can see that
Of
everyone
course, there's
else
a dress code.
is like, they're all in like minimum nice shirts.
Why don't you save us some nice clothes?
No, we do not.
We were trying to seem thingy.
Yeah, we've
I
gone
mean, I
very
can
opposite.
theming us again, but
Yeah,
I'll
we need.
clog up my spells.
We can just say, can we go into the bathroom and change?
Hang on, 1 minute, I want to hear the response to this first.
I see. All right. If we go in the corner, no one else will be able to see you this way.
Oh.
Wow.
Perfect.
And yeah, you feel kind of exposed in here. Like you have the sensation of lots of eyes turning as you walk by, and people kind of like eating stops as you pass by tables and then resumes this a short amount later. But this kind of staff member leads you to a large table in the corner, like a corner booth. Seats you, and he says, "I will return in just a moment with your menus."
Thank you.
Is there anyone notable around
Yeah,
us?
I was going to ask the
Notable
same
around
thing. Do we
Gossip
see
time.
any familiar faces?
Can I look out for those two Dragonborn I scried on particularly?
Yeah, if you're looking for people, give us a perception check.
Everyone's looking?
It's the labs.
I'm gonna. Can it be an investigation check?
Hello there.
Oh, nice.
Nat 20.
In what way would you investigate?
Investigate the faces.
See, it's more like looking at the faces.
Okay. I'll do +6, why not? Oh, I don't think I'm gonna. Ooh, 25.
Okay, right. So let me see here. So Rat got 25. But I got a 10.
Anyone? Yeah. Right, go on.
I got an 8. Nairn got an 11. Mira got a 19, which became a 25. Okay, so yeah, Lida and Zorgar and Nairn, you can't see. You see various. You see lots of people in here, but you don't know if any of them are.
Wow, people.
Rich folk.
Yeah, you very much get the sensation that these are well-to-do people. These are, you are in amongst the Orminth's finest.
Scale elite.
With Rurax 25,
Anyone I recognize from the scry spell?
you don't recognize either of the. You don't see either of the blue people, but you do see a man. He had like a scar on the left-hand side of his face that was like really. It was like kind of like a star shaped. And he is. You can see him in the corner of the restaurant. Like he was playing on another table nearby. So you recognize him. He is here. But you don't see either the wizard or her companion.
Okay. I mean, I'll memorize where he is, what he looks like.
Sure.
Then once we get to the table, I'm gonna really quietly tell everyone like they were playing chess. Yeah.
With Mira's 25, you don't see anyone that you recognize, but you do see on a table like very like one of, like it looks like it's like one of the finer tables. It's like sectioned off with like a red ribbon. You see. Let me see here. Which one do you see? You see a white dragonborn wearing the like he's wearing like a nice shirt, but the kind of the breast pocket of the shirt is embossed with the Clan Luminar logo.
Ooh. Okay.
And then you're somewhat interrupted as the waiter returns and hands you all each a menu. And he kind of bows and says, "I'll return shortly," and disappears off. The first thing you notice about this menu is there are no prices on it.
Fuck me, I hate that.
That's a bad sign.
Is the food going to be served on slates?
Ooh.
That would be cool.
Oh,
I'll do the
yeah,
classic,
that
like,
would-
No, that would
hold
not
the
be
menu
cool.
up.
Yep.
I'll do the thing.
Sorry,
Is it
When-
soccer?
guys, everyone. You see, when I was scrying, when I was scrying, that guy over there over the
What are you saying,
stars,
Donner?
he's got the scar on his face over there.
That's nice.
Who was
He was
that?
playing chess. He was playing chess next to the two that I saw.
Great.
Oh,
Now we
so
know
another
his
smart.
hobbies.
I mean, if you want to
We
do
can
nothing,
get to
if you
know
want
him better.
we can get to know him better. That's the point.
Maybe
Any other
become
cool
friends.
cats in this
Yes.
place?
Psst, guys. Over there.
Just have menus up.
A bit in Emperor's New Groove with all the menus. Guy over there looks fancy. I think he's from Clan Luminar. Just he looks kind of official and important. I don't know if that's interesting, but there it is.
Can I eye up this person, Jake?
Yeah, you can see they're a white-scaled man in a nice sort of shirt and doublet with an embroidered Clan Luminar sigil on them. They are here not on their own. They're with a gentleman with brass scales who looks similarly fancy but doesn't look like crazy fancy.
See, with Dragonborn, with other Dragonborn, could they do the same as like we can with other people, but we can somewhat tell who you're related to through physical traits or through facial features?
Yeah, for sure.
So does this Luminar or the brass guy look like could be related to anyone we saw at the council, the meeting?
Give us a perception check. Or an insight check, maybe.
I already rolled. So
Okay.
fuck it.
13. Maybe? You're not entirely sure. The brass guy feels like recognizable, but you don't know where from.
Darn.
It'd be a cool time to do some diplomacy.
Try and scoosh up
You
to
want a
their table.
kebab?
Salad and sauce?
You like
maybe
commands?
We could try
Salad
and
and
be.
sauce separate, please.
We could try and be real smooth, maybe, and roll up to their table and have a discussion.
It is a cornered off table though, so it might be.
Yeah, it's behind the red
a bit of
ribbon.
a faux pas.
Well,
There's a whole ribbon between us and them.
Unless you
Where's the bathroom?
knew the way someone looked who would know someone there.
Oh, yeah, then you can.
You see, they also have like documents with.
Ooh.
Oh, we need to spy
Juicy
on that.
gossip?
We need the goss.
We can maybe go for two birds, one stone here. If Haraffin turns into a rat, sneaks round to look at the documents, but then also gets spotted, we can have the restaurant shut down for rodents, while also getting the. So we don't have to pay. I don't know.
I was going to suggest.
So we've gone from spying to like culinary espionage.
Yes.
Spying as well. Still get the document details, but.
I was going to suggest I could cast invisibility on Pabu and have Pabu go over there. Oh wait,
And Pabu
they'll be speaking Dragonborn anyway, so neither me or Haraffin can't do it.
Yep.
Can you turn me into Pabu?
No,
Is
I could turn you
Pabu
invisible.
literate?
I think I'm a little chunky
No, but
to
I
be
can-
invisible
I
in the
can-
restaurant.
The waiter
You can
returns.
see through it. You can see through Pabu's eyes, man.
Are we ready to order?
Can we have a bottle of wine for the table?
Yes. Any particular vintage?
I trust your
surprise
choice.
Very wise.
Very expensive, sir.
This
Do we?
has got to be like multiple hundreds this meal.
Yeah.
Oh, at least.
Do we want to look into the guy with the scar at all? If he's, he might know something about the two of them.
What shape's his scar again?
A star?
It's like an
A star
X.
like? It's like an X.
Definitely suspicious.
There does seem to be a more. I don't know. I'm more caught by the Luminar with documents in front of them than I
Okay.
am the sketchy man with scar who was playing chess.
I think I'm gonna have the lobster.
We
Okay.
can
Sort of priorities.
double sting. We can go at both.
That's I'm wondering. We should probably try them both, if possible.
We can go into 2 teams of 2, and if we go into the bathroom, maybe Litter can suit us up a little better.
For the gentleman.
Yes.
Places a
Can
bottle
I
of.
have a wee taster?
What sauce does the lobster come with?
Fucking that. Lobster sauces.
Isn't that just lobster sauce?
Yeah, sometimes it's lobster sauce.
Lemon and herbs, huh?
Okay, thank you.
Hold on. I'm trying to look at my spells here. That is not concentration. Okay, what I could do is I could get Pabu to go over invisible and look at their documents, and I can cast comprehend languages on myself, and I'll be able to read it and listen to them.
That's a pretty good plan.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
And then we can go make friends with Scar Buddy.
I'm not making friends with Scar Buddy. I don't know. The Scar guy, I'm like, maybe if we can just... Is there any way we can, like, get something... Can we get something off of him? Can we pickpocket off him and I can scry him later?
We can just tail him after he leaves.
When he leaves the restaurant, we leave.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
He does look like he is quite far through his meal.
Okay, yeah, steal some of his cutlery or something.
You think?
Cutlery is the restaurant.
Steal a napkin.
No, it's gotta be something he owns. It's gotta be his.
Rob him.
Oh, actually, I know what we can do. Somebody can go up to him and go, I haven't seen you in years! And, do that ba-bam thing. And then go, oh, sorry, I don't know you. And while they're doing that...
Someone who has to be mildly good at pickpocketing. Which I don't think any of the Draconic speakers... Is Zazen? Can Zazen pickpocket?
Sleight of hand.
Oh, not tremendously.
What if you had a plus
What's
6?
your bonus?
I have a +3.
That's better than what I have.
Yeah, I've only got +1.
I can cast a little spell and give you some advantage on stuff. Hang about. How's it? I could give you Cat's Grace. They'll give you advantage.
No cats
on
allowed
Dex
in the
checks.
restaurants, huh?
Yeah, we're also discussing this by the waiters here.
I just point at one of the random things on the menu.
I'll have the lobster thermidor.
Make that 2.
For some?
Yeah, what? 2 of those, please.
And for the young one,
You got a kid's meal.
the buttered figs. All right. Very well.
Yeah, give us like fucking chips and scampi or something for him.
Also, if you don't mind my asking, who are the 2 fancy gentlemen behind the rope over there?
Oh, I'm afraid that's not information I'm in a position to divulge. Sir? I'm sure you understand.
Yes, very much so.
What else is on the menu, Jake?
It's all written in Draconic.
Oh, okay, well...
That's why
Rogar can read it to you.
In Draconic.
Yeah.
Which means...
No, I can translate it.
No, I thought that's why we were ordering as if they were kids ordering for them.
I guess
They
something
didn't have to
spicy.
read.
Want something
We
spicy?
got spicy scampi and chips.
Just chuck some chilies in there. Get like a salt and chili chicken thing.
A munchie box.
Yes, for the discerning young lady. of
Munchie
course.
box.
Can I
Can we get
point...
this spicy munchie box, please?
Nice and spicy.
I can tell none of us have ever been in a fancy restaurant ever.
Can I point
jalapeno
to what I
poppers.
think is like a salad in Broken Dragonborn and go, salad, please?
Sorry, you see she's pointing at the caramel shortcake.
I'll order a salad
Did
for
she
her. and be
actually?
Like,
Did she actually say salad, please? Though. How successful was that part?
She got the please.
What was the first word?
Water.
I'll say she would like the salad, please, sir. She's practicing her common. She's going abroad next year, so
I
she's
see.
trying to get better common.
Some sort of... On educational pursuits, man.
Yes,
Is he
she's
speaking
going.
common now?
She's going for.
No, he's still speaking Dragonborn.
Oh.
She's challenging
I-
herself to only speak in common, so she won't reply.
He says
She's getting there though.
Any educational pursuits, ma'am?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
I love the idea that all
What is
Dragonborn
the
have French
field?
accents when speaking in common.
Oh, going to Meriden to study minerals.
Frakan. He looks at Zorzan and for the gentleman. But he's back in Dragonborn.
Another lobster.
Make that 3.
Who's missing?
I think
Raffen.
we ordered. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Raffen.
Yeah, he looks at Raffen and says,
I thought I was a bird.
Are you a bird?
Yeah.
It's very
I thought I was a bird sort of flying around.
Yeah, he's chicken kebab.
Right, are you a bird in the restaurant?
No, I thought I was a bird like flying around.
He's
I thought I was
outside,
doing some
yeah.
night scouting to check.
Oh,
the
okay,
bars
so
and
you're
stuff.
not at the restaurant.
No.
Yeah, he's a scout.
Okay. Alright, okay, sure. Okay, then he bows and disappears with his order with the food orders. You're able to talk amongst yourselves again.
I'm gonna do the Pabu thing now and get him started before the dude comes back.
Okay, so what's your plan with him?
I'm gonna get Pabu out, cast invisibility on him, get him to scoot on over up to their booth, and then like climb onto their table so I can see their documents and overhear what they're saying, and then I'll cast comprehend languages on myself and go into Pabu's brain.
Sure. Okay. You start doing all that.
Can I quickly take Zarzan and Lida's hands and cast Enhance ability at 3rd level, as very subtly as I can, and give them both Cat's Grace?
Sure. Everyone in the restaurant kind of looks around for a minute as you hear a distant peal of thunder, and then go back to eating.
Give Zarzan some words of encouragement. Go get him, pal. I believe in you. +6. There you go.
Thank you.
Go pickpocket a
It's gonna be
stranger.
very stressful for Zarzan.
He's getting a free fancy meal.
He has society.
So, are all Dragonborn French when they're speaking
No,
English?
he was
really
like
hope
he
so.
was speaking in
Damn it.
common, but he was doing that kind of like person who speaks a foreign language thing, where they like really overemphasize like all the pronunciations.
So is common French?
No,
So they were Australian. Oh, that's so common.
We just want it to sound fancy.
basically, yeah.
Let me know when the tap me on the shoulder when the waiter comes.
Well, yeah.
I'll
What does
go
it
into
look like?
trance.
What does it look like when Lida's in a trance? Is it like
Uh,
open-eyed, or is it sleeping, or is it?
I guess that's a little question.
I think she's usually open-eyed, but if she's trying to do it in secret, she'll probably close her eyes.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Now let me think about this. So you're sending Pabu over there, invisible.
Yes.
Yeah, he scurries up in there quietly. Can you give us a stealth check for him?
Advantage
Ew.
on Dex checks.
Okay. Should I just use my own?
Yeah, just
No.
use yours.
So, and I get advantage on it.
Oof.
2 shit rolls. It's an 8. He's
Sure.
also invisible.
Okay, yeah. Sure. So he scurries over in there, and sits, and listens to them. They seem to be talking. It's difficult to hear what the brass guy is saying. He seems to speak quite quietly. The Luminar guy is like, look, we need those materials, like, as soon as we can, and they're kind of just talking to one another about like you coming in the middle of like some kind of like business discussion that's been going on for like hours by the sounds of it, And the white guy says, just, the Scale Lord's very, this whole situation, we've got the Kaldai preparations to make. We've got the, I mean, what's going on with that? Are Balin taking care of that? And, well, I mean, we'll take care of part of it, but, Narad, Canary is all in a tiz about it because, she's for some reason, she's prioritizing organizing the commons stuff for next summer. I just don't understand why. Kaldai is in like 2 weeks and she's still, and I know that, there's no sense talking to that woman, is there? Well, not really, but, she's okay. The stuff she puts on in the summer arts program is really quite incredible, and then, the Luminar guy goes, do you smell that? Smell what? Like, it smells. Is something burning or something? No, I don't. Oh no, yeah, yeah. They kind of start looking around, and you feel like they might have cottoned on to Pabu being nearby.
Okay. Can I quickly get Pabu to get onto the table and have a look at the documents?
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
A quick scan and then I'll send it back.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. So there's a couple of pages. I'll probably send you, like you kind of get a scan of them. And you have like the topmost page seems to be some kind of like it's written in legalese. It's like some kind of agreement about resource arrangements. It's all in like triplicate, and like there's like it's on like the page they're on is like paragraph 16 subsection G, subclause F. So like it's very much in the middle of a document. But there's another document on the table that you can see. I'll send you some extra stuff from the documents for next week. But yeah, it looks like they're predominantly looking at like this legal arrangement right now, and they kind of they sort of shuffle around and go, "Oh, it smells like."
Hey, Pabu, time to run. Off you go. Come back to me.
Yeah, Scrappers and they're like, just as he's heading back, you kind of hear him. You hear them in the distance go, "Oh no, it's gone now." Anyways, yeah, so then you kind of lose track of the conversation.
Okay, I'll come out of the Pabu form and I'll let everyone know the kind of stuff that I was hearing. Seems like some kind of trade deal situations going on.
Cool. That seems very Luminar. Can while Lida was spying on the others, can Naren have been making sure there wasn't an invisible ferret spying on us?
Yes. Give us an investigation
Slightly
check.
more vague than that. Not specifically a ferret, but any
Sure.
kind of...
Give us an investigation check. So you once Lida sends once you start, you're like, nah, there's nothing there. But then I don't know. After Lida has like talked you through what she heard, you're like, hang on, there's a fucking invisible ferret here somewhere. So do it that way.
Lida's just like holding something that's not there, like right in front of her.
Yeah.
Like, what you looking for, Naren?
I think we're being spied on.
By who?
Aaron is pouring himself his third glass.
Yeah, most of the bottle is gone at this point. I'm not sure if anyone else has had any wine.
You're a teenager. You're a child. You're not allowed it.
Well, they don't have. You don't have like, oh, my kid can try a bit of my wine.
Yeah, kids are allowed drinks in restaurants.
Rex just staring at the bottle. Sad. Very sad.
Get another one. Get when the waiter comes back. Get another one for the table. Get another two, because apparently.
Are we paying?
I hope not. I hope we're going with the rodent scam. To be honest.
Zarzan, are you going to pickpocket someone at the same time as this happening?
What was that the plan?
Yeah.
And it's the people that are being spied on?
No.
Oh, okay.
It did with the scar.
Yeah, I guess.
Because Patrick saw him playing chess.
Did see him playing chess. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I guess so.
Sure.
If you can
Public place.
So yeah,
any-
Rurak will find
anything
him.
off of him.
You know where he is. He seems to be having dinner with a woman.
Anyone got any thoughts on how to do this?
So I think we should go for the whole old friend and going for the hug. They go, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I don't actually know you. How embarrassing. Tee hee hee, then run off.
If you can literally pinch a bit of his hair, that'll do it.
He doesn't have hair.
Oh.
Pry
Right.
a scale off.
Yeah, pull a scale off.
Even or if like I don't know, what's the sort of seeing situation? Does he have like an?
Does he have a pipe or something?
Does he have a
Is it
pipe?
hat?
No, he doesn't have a
Classy
pipe.
On the
gentleman.
table.
It doesn't look like there's anything of his that's on the table.
There's a notebook.
That begs the notebook.
You also have to
Yeah.
hope he
Is
doesn't
it-
cotton on before he leaves.
Like
because
Is it
A6.
about?
Like a pocket
Is
notebook.
about this? You reckon
I
we
have
could
one
rip
of
up a menu? Switch out a broken up menu for the notebook.
I feel like we can't afford to do that to these menus.
I think I might be able to.
You're acting
Make-
like we're paying for this food.
Well, we'll
think-
pay for the menu.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure might be able to make a replacement. Where's fabricate go? There it is.
Where's my
I
lobster?
need. So you can convert raw materials into products of the same material. So we could use the menu piece.
If you, they've already heard thunder. I can distract everyone for a split second, and cast thunder, or something. Whilst he looks away, at the window, you switch it. You make the switch.
Well, okay, how are they sitting?
Opposite one
Are
another.
they like, and I take it, is one of them facing the window, or are they both perpendicular?
One of them is he's facing the window.
My thought is I could just do I'm trying to go to the bathroom, and then my shoelaces were tied together, or I fumbled a little bit, and then I just kind of stumble into him like, shit, sorry mate, and just
Yeah.
try and swipe something.
Also,
That
pretty
works.
good plan.
The problem is that we don't look like we are high class people.
Yeah.
That's the major flaw in this plan. I could make us look like high class people. The waiter will be extremely confused when we come back, and also it's another spell slot of mine that is just getting used up.
Worth it. The waiter will believe anything if anybody else has any gold.
I mean, I can make us look fancy if you want.
I can dim the lights in this room with thaumaturgy.
Can
I think.
Pabu not
Moonlighting.
steal the book?
Sorry?
Can Pabu not steal the book?
It would
Yeah.
like float off of the table.
Well, if Patrick distracted or turned the lights down, because then if Pabu's invisible anyway, then
Yeah, I could do
steal a
that.
notebook.
Alright, we can try that then, yeah.
You just run to the floor.
What kind of lights do we have in here?
There's chandeliers.
With candles?
Yeah.
I can dim the lights. I don't know if it's
I
better to just
can.
make
I can
lightning
extinguish
happen.
them.
You can extinguish them. That's
Mhm,
better.
I can put
That's-
out fires.
Mir, do you want to make that decoy like right now?
I need 10 minutes.
Do they look like they're going to stick around for 10 minutes, Jake?
They look as if they are trying to collar a waiter for the check.
Okay, let's do this
No,
now.
we don't need a decoy. I can just take it.
Yeah, let's just do this now. Yeah.
Okay, for you, sir, and lobster thermidor, and the waiter starts setting down food.
I'm gonna get Pabu to get situated underneath the dude with the scars table.
Sure. Give us a stealth check for him again.
Bum, 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 bum. Where is the thing? Here's the thing. Stealth. Advantage. 16.
16. Okay. So yeah, it's a fair distance to their table, and there's lots of wares going back and forth, and so there's it's a maze of feet to navigate. But he gets in there, and you feel like he's under the table, ready to pounce.
Okay.
And your spicy scampi gets set down in front of you.
Nice.
Everyone has their food now. Most of it's lobster. Here has a sort of a lobster salad.
Nice.
Um,
More wine.
As soon as the waiter
I nudge Sorgar. More wine.
We have another bottle of whatever this is.
Certainly. He kind of looks at you all for a minute as if he's like kind of gauging your finances again, and then goes away.
As soon as he turns away, that's when I'm gonna turn the lights out. And
Alphonse!
go to Pabu and steal the thing.
Sure, give us a sleight of hand check.
Do I get advantage on this? Or
Yes, you can have advantage.
17.
17, yeah. Pabu swipes it. Everyone, like, the lights go out. Everyone in the restaurant is like, mercy me! As they're all, like, looking around. People, and then, the wait staff are, like, shitting themselves. And then there's like a few moments pass, and you see this like little kind of like sort of like teenager, like kind of like serving boy, with like a candlestick, kind of is kind of coming through trying to see his way, and he like has like a step ladder under his arm, and sets the step ladder up underneath the chandelier and gets up, and he does this little fire breath to light the candles again. And the light starts coming back, and everyone's like,
I'll make Pabu come back in the middle of that commotion.
Sure. Yeah, you got a nice notebook of this, dudes.
Nice.
Eric?
Thanks. Nard, you want to read this?
I thought you were the one that was going to
no,
cast
it's
stuff on it.
It's good to scry later, but it's a notebook.
Oh, you're going to read it.
There's stuff to read.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket, I guess.
Sure.
I am slightly suspicious that if they report something's been stolen, the ones who look the scruffiest might be the first to be accused.
You want me to make us fancy or not?
No, it's too late. We walked in scruffy.
We could just be like, oh,
we can't leave
walked
this
in
place
here.
normally. I think we kind of we have to get out of paying for this somehow.
The waiter comes back with another bottle of wine, and the second, with 2 bottles of wine. He places the first one down, says, "As sir requested," and he sets the other one down. And our apologies for the incident with the lights. He disappears again.
That's okay.
Great, thank you. Now he starts
let's
pulling
just-
one bottle just towards him.
Hey, haven't had any of that
For
yet.
you.
Rarak pulls the other.
Drinking contest?
Children.
Guys, we should act like we're really pissed about the lights going out, so we can maybe get it for free.
We just got a bottle for free.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We didn't get anything for
He
free.
just said sorry. He didn't say it was the
You
bottle.
put down a
was...
second bottle of wine, didn't you?
Because we
Because you
asked
He did
him
put in a
asked
second
for
bottle of wine.
Oh, okay. I thought. Sure.
We expected better in a restaurant of this high class.
Yet I understand, sir. I am so terribly sorry. These incidents are, I assure you, they are exceptionally rare.
Can I?
You just don't know where you stand these days, do you? With all this talk of separatists and civil wars, and the world's really coming to a mess.
Those damn separatists.
Is everything all right for you? Everything all right with the food?
The
I
food
start eating.
It's
Cake is delicious.
smells good.
yeah. My lobster's a little bit cold, to be honest.
A little bit. My apologies, sir. Takes it away.
Paladin of justice.
Fucking Jeez.
He's trying to get us out. He's trying to get us out. Karen just.
Mate, we're not going to be able to afford this. It's going to
No,
be like,
we're-
We
We're
don't
so
know how
fucked.
much it's
We're
gonna
so
be.
fucked.
If you keep
It's-
ordering new lobsters, then we definitely can. Just
No,
eat your
it's not.
lobster.
it's not going to charge me for a second lobster.
None of the prices were on the menus. I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
I also think it probably looks pretty weird when the non-Dragonborns eat with seeming on.
Probably.
So I'm gonna try and sneak bites like when no one's looking.
Sure.
They're like leaving my thing in the bag.
Are we trying to get out without paying here, or are we gonna just pay?
See what the price is first, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
discuss.
Well, we need to have our check mints or whatever they
Yeah.
Okay.
comes with
I
the
want
check.
after 11s or whatever they are in scale.
Okay.
Let's just enjoy the meal now. We
Yeah.
did all of our
Drinking contest. Drinking
needless stuff.
contest.
How many times do I have to say, you are children?
In a restaurant, it's allowed.
It's not up
Only
for you
if
to get
you're
wasted.
over 16.
No. Just pretend it's water.
Yeah.
You gotta let the kids join in.
Mm-hmm.
Has any water been put on the table?
Yeah, there is a jug of water, yeah.
Okay.
Drink.
Wine, please.
Yes.
What is, we probably asked this before, but what is the kind of,
For you, sir. Our apologies, it should be reheated to perfection.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Everything alright for everyone else?
yeah.
Bien. He disappears.
Uh, so drinking contest?
Drinking contest.
We've already called so much attention to ourselves already. I don't think it matters anymore.
But I don't want to
Let's get
completely
wasted.
destroy the kebab clan in the first evening. I'd like to keep this disguise
It
for
was
at least 2
destroyed the
days.
first time you introduced yourself as the kebab family.
That's not true. I think we could still cut about
Actually,
Orminth
you know-
and not get called up.
You introduced yourself to the restaurant as Krivkax, so the kebab family is fine.
Introduced us as Cax Crib.
Either
That's
way,
the one.
kebab is the name of the kebab family is not silly. Sort of.
Did you tell him your name is Tamduri?
I did not.
We don't have enough alcohol for a drinking contest.
Well,
There's
let's
5.
get some more bottles.
Oh my
Let's
god.
ask for the strongest thing they have.
You are an awful influence. I just came here for a nice lobster and a glass of wine, and then
Yeah, but
to
you drank
casually
all the
steal
wine
some
yourself.
Dunkin's. You're children.
You guys are children.
I'm the one that made us look like this.
Keeping up the act.
Ugh.
Who's the most sober?
I knew
by
it
now?
was going to turn into a booze-filled.
Listen, I might be suffering minor brain damage at the moment. Let me have this. Want to have a drink?
Which of you is the most sober?
Sorgar, probably.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you give us a perception check, Zara?
Again. Perception. 13.
13. You feel like you guys are drawing attention to yourself now. Like, you feel like
Oh.
people are looking over.
And do I have a feeling of why that would be?
You feel like things have gotten louder recently, and
Okay.
they're on the cusp of rowdiness.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
Let's just sit and
Let
enjoy
me
our
have
meal.
some wine.
Just be like, children, shh!
Okay, let's
We've
have
come here for a nice meal.
a nice meal here, and then when we find it in drinking contest.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
that sounds like a nice plan.
Okay.
But I do want some of that wine.
Fucking eat your salad.
We do have to remember somewhat. I know I'm the one who's drank the most, but we do have to remember somewhat that this is a stealth operation for a war.
Rurek, can you give me a perception check, please?
Oh yes, of course. Hang on. Perception. Okay. 17.
17. You notice that the dude from the scrying and the person he's with have like stood up, and he seems very concerned.
The guy's noticed his stuff is missing.
Okay, so just keep on drinking.
Okay. They are almost definitely going to accuse us.
I can get us out of here.
Yeah.
You
Just
can
like
see that
Naren
they're
said,
like beckoning away over.
It's like Naren said, we ideally want this to still be in a stealth operation.
Has everyone had enough of their food? Can we cause a big ruckus with like rodents or something? And...
None of us can summon rodents.
Have it druid. Oh no, he's
From the
flying.
sky.
We can cast illusions, can't we? Pretty sure. Somebody.
Also maybe put the notebook not in your pocket, but in one of the
Pocket dimensions?
magical pockets that we have. That way, even if they search us, they're not gonna find anything.
Yeah, is that how the pockets
I thought
work?
someone has
No
to
one
grab
else?
it on the other end.
Yeah. Can you store stuff in the pockets?
Yeah.
I think so. Pretty sure.
I assume you can store a
So
pocket's worth of stuff, yeah?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
shared. It's like a shared bag of holding, but like
Yeah.
mini.
Does it work the same as the bag of holding where you have to... Well, they'll know what they're reaching for because they're looking for the book.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm just going to put in... Nautilus is invisible, right?
I assume so.
He's been joining us for this meal this whole time.
Yeah, he's just quietly seething.
Can I like try and... Does he have like any ridges or something? I can try and wedge the book. It's visible. The book is still visible.
Yeah.
Right, give me that.
I would put it in my boot.
Okay, put your boot.
Sure.
Put it in my boot.
Yeah, you can see the dude is now like he's talking to the waiter, but like they're very concerned. Looking.
Okay, we'll think it's us because none of us have left our seats.
And if they search us, what's going to happen? Like, they can't.
They might find it.
We're not going to search us.
I just think in a very classy establishment filled with maybe not the most leveled people, they're not going to need much to jump.
But if we were going to steal something as people that aren't as wealthy, why would we steal a notebook and not like something actually valuable?
It's going to keep eating my salad.
Does it matter?
Yep.
He knows.
You can see.
How good is the salad?
It's very good. It's like one of the better in terms of best salads. What's the up until now? What's the best salad you've had?
Can I be honest? I haven't thought about it.
Okay, it's probably the best salad you've had.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. You know.
You can see the waiter they've cornered looks extremely apologetic, and then leads the two of them like into the back of the restaurant, like into the kitchen.
You guys want me to spy on them?
Yeah.
Okay, Pappy. Again. I'll get Pappy to go and chase after them.
Sure. So the door is, it's like a swing door, and the door is currently shut. Are you going to have him like push the door open?
No, I'm gonna get him to try and like just wait at the door until it opens again and like sort of just like be close enough to it and try and listen through the door.
Sure. Yeah, give us a perception check.
Seven.
You can hear like it sounds like there's a certain amount of shouting going on behind the door, but you can't really make out a whole lot of words. You hear the word important. Did you hear the phrase "Do you know who I am"? And extremely valuable is the other phrase you hear. Yes.
How long has it been since they first started looking for their notebook again?
About 5 minutes.
Can I have been starting to make the copy one since then?
Sure, yeah.
So, deal a menu.
Yeah, you forge a convincing forgery.
Oh, I like to think I've got like a sewing kit or like a Swiss Army arm.
Sure, okay, yeah.
So.
How are you doing that Swiss Army arm as a Dragonborn child?
That's under the table.
Just under the table?
Yeah,
Okay,
just
sure.
pop it out and then.
You pretend you dropped your fork.
Sure, okay, yeah. Yeah, you start constructing this. You feel like you got a reasonable facsimile going?
As soon as it's finished, I'd like to toss it on the ground near their table, like it's just been bumped off or something.
Their table is quite far away. It's like the other side of the restaurant.
Oh, I thought they were. Nah, never mind then.
You could like frisbee it. It'd be noticeable.
Yeah.
I can make the lights go out again if you want.
Okay, well we'll see. Yeah, probably a good idea.
You go to the bathroom and drop it on your way.
Or do that. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Sure. Yeah, you stand up, and you head over towards the bathroom. It's the opposite direction from their table, but you kind of casually discard it nearby as you head into the bathroom. Are you actually going to the bathroom? Or are you going to like one of the stalls, or are you just kind of going in and then going back
Yeah,
out?
may as well go for a pee. You know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you head into one of the stalls, and while you're in there doing your stuff, you overhear some people outside saying again, it's like mid conversation. They say maybe I was planning to go to the hall for some books that day, but I might be free after. Well, I mean, if you can make it, that'd be tremendous. Well, I mean, yeah, certainly I'd like to come, but I'm here at this time of year, and then the door kind of shuts. And then presumably some few moments later, Mira returns.
Sit down.
Pablo's
Keep eating
back
off.
with me at this point. What were the toilets like?
Too big. Really have to jump to get up there.
Oh no. Were they fancy?
I don't fully understand how the flushing mechanism works, to be honest with you.
Oh,
That
no.
bit.
There was a wheel you had to spin, and then
there was a guy, there was a lady there just with a towel, and just there was I think maybe it was assistant or something. I didn't know what to do. I panicked.
To stand in there?
I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I can't. I think you had to tip them. I panicked. I gave them a gold coin.
Oh no. Oh, by the way, the Scar guy, he used the "Don't you know who I am" line.
Ooh.
So I think his book is pretty important.
you feel like it was a woman's voice.
Oh, it was a woman actually who was saying that, and she said it was also very valuable.
Ooh.
Did Naren identify the person with the scar? Was that you said he was with a woman, yeah?
Yeah, he was with a woman, yeah.
But the book was in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
So, who was she? Did anyone get a good look at her?
Oh.
Did we at least get scale color?
Green.
Oh.
Oh, maybe it's like a hit list or something.
That'd be dope.
Let's get out of this restaurant so I can read the damn book.
Wait, Wait, hold on. I want to see them come and find the book again. It'll be really embarrassing.
It's a
Yeah,
bad
yeah, yeah.
idea because you won't have written inside it what they have written inside it.
Oh,
Yeah.
boring.
We need to get out now. We need to stop
Preferably
being in
without-
this restaurant.
Well, isn't
Well,
it more
let's
suspicious
see.
if we leave when they're...
You see 4 extra waitstaff come out of the door that those people went through, and begin like fanning through the restaurant, like sort of like they look like they're like looking busy, but they're not really doing like traditional waitstaff things. They're like very much lingering inside the hall,
Right,
like casting around.
It is suspicious when she finds the book, opens it, and notices it's not her book. That's even worse. We
Or
need-
maybe
need
she
to-
won't open it. She'll just look and go, that's my book. How embarrassing. I'm just gonna, run away before, you know.
That's a bad
Was
bet.
it a very specific looking book, Jake? Or was it like
No, it was a very mundane book. It was just like a black A5 sort of little journal thing.
And I'm somewhat concerned that guards might show up.
Yeah.
The waiter.
Call a waiter.
You're sure?
We can't do it.
We have to pay for this food.
Garçon? Or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Everything
Everything all right?
We have. Yes, can we have the bill, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Do I want to take bets on how much it is?
505 gold.
4 digits.
Yeah, I'm thinking like
Or
1,200.
How much gold do you guys actually have on you?
Not that much.
Why did we decide to go to a fancy restaurant then? I've been putting the bill for you guys for a little bit.
So, Lydia, you got this one?
It's very generous of you, little things.
No.
I will have the money once I sell that guy's armor.
Well, you can just offer them that.
A small tray gets set on your table with a folded up piece of parchment.
Does it come with mint?
It does come with mints, yeah. There's 7 mints
Nice.
on it. They're wrapped in gold foil.
Ooh. I'll have a mint and then look at the receipt.
It's gonna skin you 347 gold.
Oh, we
Okay.
have that.
There is a box for a service charge that is left blank.
Oh, we can
£2.50.
400 gold. 400 gold so we don't get
Wait.
questioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pay, let's get out.
Who
Mirror
has
plunks.
400 gold?
I still got all my stuff to have a plunk on. The gold.
I have no stuff.
Sure.
It's fine. I've got.
Oh, wait, I have the bag I'm holding. Does that mean I have the party funds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plonk down 400 big uns.
Sure. So you can start counting out 400 gold coins.
Do we have platinum?
Yeah, do we have platinum?
Oh wait, no, platinum's sus, isn't it? Because it's like mainland stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Did they
do
use
You
gold
also have
there?
mainland gold. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Fuck.
Oh, you don't have drakes.
Do you have jewels? Do you have any jewels?
You have jewels. Yeah.
Such a weird way to pay.
Do you take
Yeah.
UV
Let's just use
expense?
mainland gold because like, we could just be
You
like
take
traders or some shit. We could be
Maybe
people on
diamond.
holiday. Like we could be. Let's just
Do
put down
they-
the gold and then leave.
Well, is it a different currency though? Do they even accept gold?
They accept gold. It's just like it's like different, like
Like using
same as
English
like
pound notes.
exactly, yeah. Like you come down to scale and you pay with mainland gold. Some people are like, that's not legal tender.
Did he make a face when I gave him the 10 mainland gold when we entered?
He didn't check that. He didn't look at it. He just kind of accepted it, felt the weight of them. This way.
Yeah, they might just
okay.
not see. Oh, come on, let's go.
Yeah. We put
Yeah.
it
Well, yeah,
down
can
and then
I-
we leave.
Can I deliver it in a sack?
That'll work. Yeah, well, it'll be enough to put in a sack. So, do we have any? We surely have some sort of bag or sack we can use, right?
Potato sack.
Probably.
Muir, can you?
Put it on the table and let's get up and leave.
Funds on
Yeah.
a tray. We can put it on the little tray.
Yeah, let's do it. Put it in a bag.
Should
And
not
let's go.
Take us 2 hours. To
Like
carry.
the tray does have a clip on it, like it
Is
looks like something
notes
should
a
be
thing?
clipped.
Clip the bag on it.
I'm
Are we supposed to be paying a
Let's
check?
go down.
okay. I'll put 400 gold down.
Sure. It's
Darren
gonna
has-
take you like a little while to count out 400 gold.
Sure. Aaron has been paid in many different currencies, I imagine.
Yeah.
From cutting about. Are there any kind of notes?
You guys, in some locales, you get coins with different denominations on them. Like you get like 5 gold coins and stuff like that occasionally, but they're very rare. Like normal people don't really see gold coins. Never mind like 5-10 gold coins.
Sure.
So like they're and like not even accepts them. And, some places, like you've heard that like some places like the Freelands apparently has like paper money, like they write like they have like bits, like they have like notes, but you're not really like, yeah.
I guess count up the 400 and then just go.
Sure. Okay, yeah, so you kind of this big pile of gold coins, set them on the table. That does attract some amount of attention. People are kind of like looking over like what. But it's not like they don't seem to be looking over like those high rollers. They're like, what are they're paying with physical money? But yeah, you can
Wait,
afford
did I
to
have
go
written
first.
an
Writing a
IOU?
check.
Everyone grab
have no
a
idea.
handful and count out. How many of there is there here? 5?
6.
7.
6. Everyone,
Oh, yeah.
everyone, count out. Wow, a bunch. Everyone help Naren.
Yeah,
I'll
helping.
count.
Let's do like piles of 10.
Yep, piles of
yeah.
10. Doing it now.
Sure. Yeah, so you guys count out the money and leave it on the table. You do see one of the wait staff walk in the direction of the toilets and then quickly walk back to the kitchen and like back through the swinging door.
Go, time
With
to
a
go.
certain amount of purpose. And yeah, you count out your money and put it on the table and it would seem free to leave.
Let's leave, but I want to
Leave
trail
this town.
behind just enough to hear if there's any yelling from the kitchen.
Sure.
Oh, no. I won't
But I'm
just
still leaving.
enjoy
I'm
my
still
mint.
leaving. You know, still mid-leaving.
Leave it.
Sure, give us a perception check.
Boundary, perception, normal, plus 6. 16.
16. You hear a certain amount of crashing and banging and yelling, but you don't know, like you don't make out the words. And then you guys are outside in the cool evening air of Orminth. So meanwhile, Raffin, you've been scouting out the city, is that right?
I have.
Sure. What is there anything specifically you've been trying to figure out?
I picked up that we were sort of interested in the kind of defences and where the guards were and what the guards were doing and what kind of time shift changes. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Like,
Okay.
I'm looking for gaps where security is lax, or there's less people, or there's a blind spot at the wall or something.
Sure. Okay. Give us a perception check to start off with.
Oh man, I've got archers up. I'm trying to get me up. I hotkeyed it. Right, cool. Perception check.
Yeah. Well.
Was it 12? I can't do it. Lags.
Right. Okay. So with
That's
a
not very good
12,
for me.
So you're only like at this point in time, you've only been like flying around for like, I don't know, an hour and a half. So you're not being able to find out like anything like really about shift changes or like timings or anything like that. You Are you scouting like the whole city? Are you doing like a broad
As,
sweep?
as much as I can, reasonably.
Sure. So you do pick out some of the like locations in Orminth. You can see there is a large park. You can see there's a bank. There's a harbor district. There's what looks to be like a church and an art gallery or some kind of other like classy like artsy building. There's like a kind of what looks like a set of like market stalls. And you also notice that like most of the majority of the 10 big clans have some kind of presence in the city. Like you see like a couple of offices with like clan sigils on them. Like you see like where the clan Luminar offices are. And you see this big imposing building that has a big Mark-X seal and flies the flag of scale. And like attached to that building, there's like a building that has like the Balin sigil on it. That looks like it's kind of like City Hall, basically. You see like a tall, kind of wide building, like a big like tall rectangle that has a Clan Aura symbol on it. And generally, in most of the other
clan kebab.
No clan kebab. But you see, like, most of the amenities the city has, and that's kind of about as much as you're able to really glean right now. You can see that there aren't. You've been in enough cities to kind of know what like a city guard looks like, and you saw the guards at the gate. Most of the guards you see don't seem to look like city guards; they seem to look like soldiers. They're wearing like a 5th Legion insignia. Like you recognize a couple of faces in there that you feel like you've seen before.
All right, okay, that's good. I'll just keep looking then and just see what the rest of the night brings.
Sure, okay. What are the rest of you guys planning to do?
Find somewhere to sleep. Yeah, tavern. Somewhere cheap. Somewhere that we blend in.
Sure.
Then have a look at that notebook, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's not pull that out until we're in a tavern and safe. Even in a private room.
Sure, yeah, you pass by a couple of taverns. That obviously, like, you're starting off in the kind of the fairly high class district, so these look like more like hotels than taverns. So you're looking for somewhere fairly cheap.
Affordable, yeah.
Yeah. Are you going like dirt cheap, or like?
Yeah, a little bit.
Medium.
Cheap.
Medium. Sure. Medium. So like as like a step above a Travelodge.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure. Like a cheap independent hotel kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. You spot a building with a sign saying the Orminth Crown on it. That looks to be like just based. You're like that looks like it's probably within our budget. Based on the clientele, you can see through the windows and just kind of the general state of the place. Like it's like quite nice, but it's not like super nice.
Go in.
I like the one.
Yeah, there's some patrons in here drinking. Most of them are drinking like beer. Some people are drinking wine. There is actually a receptionist, kind of like kind of standing close to the door. Says, hello. Just in for a tipple, or are you looking for lodgings?
Looking to stay the night.
Tremendous. Do you have are you booked ahead?
Afraid not.
And what sort of 6 of you are there?
Yeah.
So 2 rooms, 3 rooms? What sort of an arrangement?
3 rooms would be ideal.
3 rooms. All right. Do they need to be adjacent rooms?
No.
No. All right. All right, sir. She kind of consults the ledger. He says, "Yes, okay, I can get you 3 rooms on the 2nd floor. Although the penthouse is available, but
Out of curiosity, how much is the penthouse?
That's 30 gold a night, sir.
Good God.
But the beds in there are tremendous.
Sleep.
How much is a normal room?
10 gold. She says.
Those are big city prices.
Gosh damn, yeah.
Breakfast included?
Yeah, we have a certain, we have an, yeah, there's a small selection available, yeah. House grains and the like.
Stick with the normal rooms, thank you.
Certainly. 3 rooms. All right. Okay, so if you just head up to the second floor, at your rooms 39. No, probably not 39. 6, 8, and 9.
Cool.
Substantial cutting down of rooms.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Usually
It's not a
room
big-
7.
It's Thalassar.
And
This
she
is just all
hands you keys.
wacky.
How funny would it be if it was somebody called Kebab?
What name is that going under, sir?
Caxcriv.
Oh, boo.
They know what
Kebab.
kebabs are. Can you imagine going into a hotel as you and being like, yeah, the name's Kebab.
I just
Isn't that
told
what
you that
Slim
we
said?
should
They
have
give, like, a
called
totally
Ivy
false name.
Bastard. Weird names exist.
I'm going to see if there's anyone
Is
called
this a touchy subject? Or
John Kebab.
It's fine. It's fine.
yeah, she hands you 3 keys, and she says, will you be paying upfront or at the end of your stay?
I guess at the end of our stay.
All right, we do ask for a 10% deposit in those situations,
That's
as I'm
fine.
sure you can understand, sir.
Yeah, no bother. So that's what, 3 gold?
That would be the, yes.
There we go. Bam, 3 gold.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. She kind of files it away in the somewhere in the lantern.
Right, off to the room then to read the book.
Sure.
Mhm.
Drinking content?
Right, you know, we
Let's
can
just
go
take
lay
a
our
ball
stuff
up to
in
the room.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's the fascinating origin of kebab surname.
Yeah, man, it's a real surname. It's an
Um,
African surname.
sure, okay. So you guys just heading straight up to the room?
Mhm.
Sure. Are you all going to one room, or are you going to separate rooms, or?
I want to be there for the book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same.
Yeah,
Same
me too.
for the
All one
reading.
room.
A
Sure.
nighttime story.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you all file into the room. Shut the door behind you. But Naren, you're getting the book out, are you? Sure. So yeah, Naren produces the book from his pocket and opens it, and that seems like quite a good place to pause for a week and pick it up next week.
Alright.
So yeah.
Cool.
Cool. All right. So yeah, if you watch the stream, just for watching, we'll be back next Wednesday. See you then.
Bye.